Hello. The stream has begun! I totally forgot to turn on my PNG tuber before I started streaming. That's funny. But it booted up pretty fast, so that's great. Can I just, real quick, before anything else happens, big shout out to friend of the stream channel, Decaf Nvidia, who shouted me out twice yesterday during their very, very long stream marathon on their birthday. Yay! That was a fun time. There was Jackbox. There was Enna, Barbecue Dream, or Dream Barbecue. One of those. There was Discord collabing and stuff. It was a hoot and a holler. Well done, Decaf. And you should definitely follow them. They are super close to getting their 500 follower goal. So you should definitely follow. Okay? Alright, that's it. That's all of the brown nosing I'm gonna do. Should I do any sound checking before I get started all the way? I wonder how I sound right now.
I pondered smashing
I'm talking over the game. This is what I sound like when I talk over the game. I like, it's been helping me a lot to just take a clip
a drifting bottle ashore,
and then check it out after turning off the game's audio. It was
time to venture where I couldn't before.
So let's do that right now. I'm gonna go back to the sound here, turn these off, check the clip. That sounds okay. Huh. It's a teeny tiny bit of adjustment, and I think that's all that needs. I wish there was a way to turn off the sound. Oh, master volume. That's how I should turn off the sound. And that way I don't need to mess with this stuff. That would be the smart way of doing things. Alrighty then. I think we're ready to go for reals. But, yeah. Don't just follow Decaf Nvidia, you should also follow me! Help me reach my goal of 120 followers. Do it! Anyway, there's a new patch of Reverse 1999! Can you believe it? I can. It's pretty believable. But still, I'm excited because there's a new character in the picture. Alright. The banner! It's FATUTUUU time! Except I already did my polls. You won't see them. But, hang on. Let me do some things real quick. Is my mic on? Okay. When you change scenes, the audio is different on each scene. It's kind of a new thing for me. Okay, so this already does give away a little bit of how my polls went, but I'm just gonna go through it. We have Satsuki and Tenant as the rate up 5 stars on the FATUTUUU banner. So I did the first 10 poll and I got a Satsuki. Did the next one and I got a Dika 5 star. The next one was an annoying purple 10 pull. We hate those. The one after that, I got another copy of Conjura, which is hard to be mad at because I I love Conjura. She is not everybody's she's not a lot of people's favorite 5-star, but she's really close to my heart for some reason. I don't know. She has so much life and light to her. Anyway, finally on the 50th 10 pull, I got Fatuutuu. And it appears that I got her on the 42nd pull. So that's really not bad. Not only did I win the 50-50, I also got her pretty early. And I got another tenant copy. So,
No need
right
to worry
now,
about me,
what we're gonna
Captain.
do
I'm in good
is we're gonna
hands.
go reap the rewards that I sowed earlier by doing my pulls. So we're gonna go through here and we're gonna deal with those portraits and we're gonna build Fatuutuu. But oh hey! Okay then! I finally have P5 Dika. Very nice. What's her P5? Is it just more damage? Maverick Judge. Even more damage. It was a 40% increase each time. So yeah, that's a nice heavy-hitting ultimate now. And now she's gonna sit higher up on my list of 5 stars. Good for her. Good for her, as that gif says. And I have another Conjura portrait. What do you get? What do you get? Seasoned Wanderer's Effect. Let me look a little closer at this. What was it before? That's what I'm thinking. Seasoned Wanderer. If the caster is an agate fortune, when casting Song of Wandering, Ultimate Might plus 15%. So... Wait, what is this? What is it normally, and what is that? And what did that change? Let's see. So did it used to be 15% before, and it added another 15% on top of it, making it an additional 30% ultimate might? Is that what that was saying? I suppose? Question mark? Anyway, okay. Oh, and I think Satsuki is above, and maybe I already had her maxed. I had Satsuki already maxed. So, that's good and fine and dandy. And then... I think that's it, except for... I didn't get a single copy of Tenant. Wait, I didn't need to. She's already maxed out. Okay, that's fine. Wait, so Satsuki and Tenant I already have maxed out. Man, it's not like I have every single 5-star character maxed out. As you can see, Yenisei is still P2. My balloon party I've had so long. I've had her since the beginning of the game. And I only just recently got an additional portrait for her from the free 5-star special bonus they gave us. I only have the one copy of Barbara. Alright, where are you at, girl? There she is!
I'm so glad to have you here. No, I mean, I'm so grateful you let me stay here.
Yay, she's here. Oh, I just want to look at her and enjoy the fact that her hair and ornaments and everything looks so pretty and cool and awesome. Oh, okay. You just go ahead and have fun staring at the new awesome 6-star unit for a second here. And I need to pull up some Pride Win so I can see what they recommend for SciTube. Alright. Now I need to make sure my audio is set up for this, too. Let's see. Mic. Alright. Let's add... just so it's there. Chrome audio. I feel like I'm going to have to set that up every single time, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be fine, but I don't even need it to make sound right now. Anyway, I know you can hear me. Wait, you can't hear the game audio. If I just do game audio, I wonder if that'll capture anything. Because just hang with me for a second. If I go to the starting screen, my HSR audio is bouncing up and down as the sound is coming out of reverse 1999. And even though that doesn't seem like that should be the case, that appears to be the case. Hang on, game audio, why aren't you making any noise? Properties. Game audio should be this one. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much for dealing with the scuff. I know the scuff makes it charming, but also, I still appreciate your patience. Why is this kind of small? It's full screened. How strange. Anyway! Let's look at the guide on pridewin.gg. They are recommending her signature side tube, or That Inquisitive Deer, or Beyond Wonderland. Okay. Well, bam. Well, bam. I still need to get her signature side tube. Where do I... is it in the shop? It must be in the shop, right? Let's find out together. Hey, there it is! And that's why I always save a whole bunch of these. Let's get it! Although, to be honest, I don't know if I have enough materials to build it right now. Let's see. Let's just take a look. And also, I mean, actually, hey, speaking of, I'm jumping around all over the place. I'm so sorry. But thank you. It's better to say thank you than I'm sorry. Thank you for putting up with me. I was just in Rikuo Toshiro 12's stream earlier today. They had a fun stream. And you all should check it out. In fact, they're still streaming. Yeah, Rikuo _ Toshiro 12. There we go. That's how you spell that. Cool. Shout out. And when I was on their stream, they were talking about how the FATUTUUU side tube is really, really strong. So that's why I'm thinking it might be worth it to prioritize building it. Let's take a look here. How far can we get? Not all the way there. Close, but not all the way. I can get it almost. Also, oh my gosh, I've got so many of these. Remember when I used to complain all the time about not having enough of those? Gone are the days. Although I still try to keep things paced out so that I'm not building too many characters at once. Because that's an easy way to run out of those. I'm not going to click on everything that has a note on it, I swear. Okay, let's get back to FATUTUUU. FATUTUUU.
I'm so glad to have you here.
Let's...
No,
we'll just do this
I
for
mean,
now.
I'm so grateful you let me stay here.
I'm gonna prioritize actually building her first. Wabam. Fine, fine, fine. Congrats. Thank you! Hello, Kanuku-kun. I did win the 50-50.
Thank you for your generosity. How can I repay you? Perhaps some hollow fruits? Or some red snappers? Oh, how about a starfish from the coral reefs?
I love you, Fatutu! Sadly, I lost to Melania. I'm sorry! Oh no! Ugh. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. You win some, you lose some, indeed.
One evening, we were knocking the fruits off a tree that Kamutsa was napping on, and woke him up.
Kamuta!
As I sat on that branch, watching the sun sink behind the ocean, I knew it would rise again, to bring another peaceful day.
Yay! Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. I love this ruffly thing back here, whatever that is. Maybe it's a flower. I love this outfit. I need to see it. There we go. That lets us see it without the text in front of it. So pretty! I love the really rich, vibrant green and the really rich royal blue here. Love it. Wow. Bam! There it is! Oh! Oh my gosh. I really like the artwork in this game. It's a really easy thing to like, but I like it all the same. Ah. Onwards! More, more, more! Alright, I have enough of those. I will go ahead and build an extra one just so it's a placeholder. Alright. Let's... Oh my gosh, I feel like I've had a whole bunch of silver bullets for a long time. I'm finally gonna use some of them on Fatuutu. I don't know why. I just missed all the characters that used them for a while, maybe. Yay!
Thank you for your generosity. How can I repay you?
Okay. And I like to bring them up to 30. And now... Why does she need bullets? I know, that is a little bit strange. It does seem a little antithetical. Now, another thing I learned during Riku's stream today was about this sheet. Now let's see if this works. I apologize if the audio is like really weird when I go from scene to scene. But I'm gonna make it work. So this is a new resonance guide found by Riku, so shout out to him. It seems pretty straightforward. The only thing is, I don't know, like, it has recommendations for the frequency thing, which is not something that I really do anything with. Oh, I see. You only do the frequency. The frequency gameplay doesn't unlock until you bring it up to a certain resonance level. So, anyway, I think the best way to do this is just to search the webpage for FATUTUUU. Ah! It doesn't work! Dang it. So wait, maybe table of contents? There we go. If I click on FATUTUUU, it'll take me there. Okay. So yeah. That's the basic idea. Anyway, I've provided the link in chat, and I'll remember to include it in the VOD description on YouTube as well. Now let's get back to the game, and then I will minimize the browser window. Put it over here. Put this over here. Put this over here. Okay. Let's do this. FATUTUUU! Spin, spin, head spin, 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 head spin. The sound effects are good. Now, I know a lot of people bring their characters to Res 10. I still just have my healers at Res 9, with the exception of Tooth Fairy. I'll consider bringing her up to 10 at some point, but I don't have to do it right now. Well, I guess I'll see whether the guide doesn't really show you... Actually, the guide is R10 only. I just realized. Haha. Well, fine then. You monsters. I have enough stuff, it's fine. Achievement completed! See, I don't do this that often. So now I can use the guide. So the guide is an R10 only resonance guide, just as a warning to everybody. Let's do it. Alright. I'm looking at it and looking over and looking at it again. At the guide, I mean. Let's do the ones that are really obvious. Okay. Oh, and then this. And on the other side. And this. And on this side as well. There's some L shapes. And what else have we got? Some more of this. This one and this one. And that's it. Cool. Right, and the Resonance Guide apparently recommends... What does it recommend? Hyper or Deliriment are recommendations it gives. I'm gonna continue to not touch those, because I haven't needed to do it yet. I'm still struggling in Reveries of the Rain. So maybe a day will come when I consider to do that. But not yet. It is not this day. Alright, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Yay! I got 2 new little munchkins. Ha ha ha! I am pleased. And also a little bit poor. But not that poor. So what is this? I got 20 characters resonance to 10. And the next one is 40 characters. Yeah. I just like to make more characters instead of build characters up. Alright! What are we looking at here? There's new stuff. There's a besides the eclipse, phototaxis and study. This was a gameplay mode that was in the previous patch, and I actually never touched it. So if I dive into this, it'll be for the first time, essentially. We've got Fatutuu's character story and survey. If you want to see the voice acting collab for this, I'm going to be missing out on it, unfortunately, so you'll want to definitely follow Decaf for that. Got a new mains bulletin boss. I still need to do the previous one. 13 days for that. Okay. They nerfed the phototaxis mode? I see. Do tell. Easy mode? Ha ha ha! I waited, and I was rewarded for waiting. Perhaps.
The light that illuminates all.
Rewarded as in it's easy now, so I get to play it the easy version. I mean, I lost the resources, I know.
Faraday's miracle.
Whatever. I remember checking the shop for it last time and deciding it was an okay thing to miss out on, and I I don't even know what skin it was. There wasn't even a skin. If there was a skin, I would have been on that. Believe me, I would have been on that. I'm pretty sure it was just resources. If there was a gluttony, I would have grabbed that. There wasn't a skin? Maybe I did just enough to get the skin or something.
I, Robot, child of science. Even
maybe if I look at this phototaxis shop, it'll come back to me or something. Okay, this is an entirely different shop setup. Each moth we find contains potentially valuable information. Be sure to uncover the hidden intel within. The intel keys, once collected, can be used for in-depth intel analysis. Every time a moth reveals its secrets, you can receive the corresponding analysis rewards. Oh wait, here's the actual rewards. Oh, it's a track. Yeah, it wasn't a track last time. It was a shop, right? It was like this? Huh? Wow. I think I was out of it. That's the only explanation I can think of. I was just not keeping track of everything. Did I? Oh, I did start one of these. No! I hate it when I start a run and then I leave it and I'm like, crap, I can't remember what I was doing during that run, and it makes me want to just undo it. And start again. Just leave the run. Don't do it on stream. Yeah. I mean, I'll do what I want to do. It is my stream. Try what you will. You cannot convince me to do something or to not do something I want to do on stream. I don't know. Right. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I did that run. There was a series of Dusks run I did on stream sometime in the last month.
Good company.
So I have done that game mode. I want to try out FATUTUU in her survey. Let's do that first. Okay. Oh, you know what that means? You know what that means? It's time for a little extreme talent. Yay! All right, are we ready, everybody? Oh, let me make sure that I have Chrome audio unmuted and not blasting everybody's ears out. And then let's go. Yay! I'm so glad he's back.
Extreme talent. The storm brings frequent anomalies, and also more development and field missions. Sadly, combat is not my thing. Luckily, data analysis
I continue
is. Here,
to still love
I'll walk
this
you through
animation
the
style.
abilities of every arcanist. Please, Miss, Other X. Beep. Work mode activated.
Miss Other
Okay.
X.
FATUTUU is a Nukutai, an inhabitant of the mysterious Nukuteao archipelago located in the South Pacific. The
Might
Nukutai
as well
choose
full
to
screen
live in
it.
seclusion and rarely come into contact with the outside world. FATUTUU is a trusted and respected member of her tribe, and although she's young, she is committed to her people's well-being and serves as a uniting force for the Nukutai. Since she's never left her homeland, she knows little about the outside world. So, while her duties lie in Nukuteao, she still longs to venture out into the unknown. Like all Nukutai, FATUTUU wears a spirit shell around her neck. Under the influence of the Nukutai bloodline, arcane inscriptions are etched upon these shells, depicting the life path of their bearer. As a result, their shells are their most cherished possession. Spirit shells also play an important role in combat. At Insight 1, FATUTUU gains a number of spirit shells upon entering battle.
Okay.
These spirit shells can be applied to and retrieved from enemies when needed. When hit, FATUTUU applies a spirit shell to the attacker and has a chance to gain additional Moxie. Enemies
Moxie.
inflicted with spirit shells take additional extra action damage and critical damage. When an enemy inflicted with spirit shells is hit, FATUTUU retrieves a spirit shell from them and slightly heals all allies.
Okay.
At Insight 3, FATUTUU gains even more spirit shells upon entering battle.
Nice.
After applying or retrieving a certain number of spirit shells, FATUTUU casts Unmendable Cracks. This incantation deals mental damage to one enemy, applies multiple spirit shells to the target, and dispels a random stats down, neg status, or control effect from all allies.
All right, that was kind of a lot, so I'm going to back up a second.
Type 3, FATUTUU gains even more spirit shells upon entering battle.
Right.
After applying or retrieving a certain number of spirit shells,
A certain number, so I'll have to look it up in the game in terms of how many it is. Oh, okay, Kanoku-kun. Sometimes explanations in chat don't really make it through to my brain, but and I've mentioned this before, I think what I'll do is I'll compile the information I get from you and chat and the information I'm getting from Extreme Talent. The more times I get the information over and over again in different ways, the more likely I am to finally get it.
Fatuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuuu Teleportation deals mental damage to one enemy.
Here's a question, Kinoko-kun. Is this a card that she also just gets in the tray normally? I guess that would make sense.
Deals mental damage to one enemy, applies multiple spirit shells to the target, and dispels a random stats down. Deals mental damage to one enemy.
One enemy. So when it automatically gets triggered, does this just pick a random enemy?
Applies multiple spirit shells to the target, and dispels a random stats down, neg status, or control effect from all allies.
All allies. So it's one... on your target.
Deals mental damage to one enemy, applies multiple spirit shells to the target, and dispels a random stats down, neg status, or control effect from all allies.
Sounds like it's just one from each of your allies.
FATUTUU can evenly divide all her allies' HP between her team and grant all teammates stacks of her protective buff, Shared Shells, Shared Fate. When an ally is hit, the damage taken is shared among all allies who have the Shared Shells, Shared Fate buff.
Ooh. Let's do that again.
All allies. FATUTUU can evenly divide all her allies' HP between her team and grant all teammates stacks of her protective buff, Shared Shells, Shared Fate.
Okay.
When an ally is hit, the damage taken is shared among all allies who have the Shared Shells, Shared Fate buff.
Okay. That makes sense. I actually never got Fushuan in Honkai Star Rail, so I don't have a comparison, but what it reminded me of was of, let me just go forward a little bit. What it reminded me of was there's a blessing in the Honkai Star Rail Divergent Universe game mode, the roguelike game mode, that distributes damage across your whole team, and that's what it made me think of. And I don't have a Kakania either. I'm so glad I got FATUTUU, because dang.
Resonating with the spirit shells, FATUTUU recalls and recreates the beauty of her homeland. Her ultimate deals damage to one enemy, applies all spirit shells to the target, and inflicts Shell Beacon on them.
Okay, here's a question, Kinoko-kun. I almost called you Kakania. X just said...
Spirit shells to the target of her homeland. Her ultimate deals damage to one enemy, applies all spirit shells to the target.
Applies all spirit shells to the target. Does that mean the spirit shells that were previously on other enemies are then taken off of them and put onto this enemy that is being singled out? All stacks you have on FATUTUU are put onto the target. Okay. Got it.
Inflicts Shell Beacon on them.
And would I be correct to assume that the more shells you inflict on them, the better? You're going to want to have a nice amount of stacks on FATUTUU before you use her ultimate, I guess. That would seem like a decent, yeah, ideally, right.
Every time FATUTUU retrieves a spirit shell from a target afflicted with Shell Beacon.
Okay, so we are at 3 minutes 30 seconds in. I'm trying to remember what happens when she retrieves, or when she retrieves them, more like.
Battle. These spirit shells can be applied to and retrieved from enemies when needed. When hit, FATUTUU applies a spirit shell to the attacker.
When hit, she applies a spirit shell to the attacker.
And has a chance to gain additional Moxie.
Okay.
Enemies inflicted with spirit shells
Okay.
take additional extra action damage
Right.
and critical damage.
Right.
When an enemy inflicted with spirit shells is hit,
Right.
Fatutu retrieves a spirit shell from
Ah.
them and slightly heals all allies.
So the thing that triggers her getting the shell back is when those enemies are hit by anyone in the team, I guess. Or, let's see. Let me make sure I have that right.
Action damage and critical damage. When an enemy inflicted with spirit shells is hit,
Is hit. So literally any hit.
Fatutu retrieves a spirit shell from them and slightly heals all allies. At Insight 3,
Okay. So let's go right back up to where we were.
every time Fatutu retrieves a spirit shell from
Yep.
a target afflicted with Shell Beacon,
Yep.
she automatically applies a spirit shell on the target.
Every time she...
And inflicts Shell Beacon on them.
Oh, shell beacon.
Every time Fatutu retrieves a spirit shell from a target
Oh, wait, no. Okay. When she retrieves a spirit shell from the enemy...
afflicted with Shell Beacon,
Oh! If they are inflicted with shell beacon and anybody in the team hits that enemy and retrieves a spirit shell to Fatutu,
she automatically applies a spirit shell on the target.
she then she replaces the spirit shell that she took back.
Some say loss is an inevitable part of life.
So it makes more shells. It makes it so there's more shells on the field.
And most of the time, what's lost can't be retrieved. How sad. Do not worry. I have invented the perfect...
Oh, shells are at a set value? Alright, I gotta rewind a little bit.
Every time Fatutu retrieves a spirit shell from a target
Yeah.
afflicted with Shell Beacon,
Yeah.
she automatically applies a spirit shell on the target.
So when she retrieves the spirit shells from an enemy that is marked from the ult, she immediately puts it right back on them. Maybe that's a better way of putting it. Okay, that's a better way of putting it. Cool.
Some say loss is an inevitable part of life. And most of the time... Do not worry. I have invented the perfect device for such an occasion. Behold, the lost and found smart radar system. Simply input the item you wish to find and put this reading device on your head. The device will search your memories to locate your lost item. No need to worry about losing anything ever again. Ha ha. Exceptional work, Other X. Maybe you can show me where I left my flossing gun. All right, let's give it a shot.
Flossing gun?
How'd it go? The system has failed to locate your lost item. What? Why? Necessary memory missing. You have forgotten where you left it. Well, thank you so much for the reminder. The storm brings frequent anomalies and also more development and field. Looks like Other X needs a few alterations.
Yay! We love you, X! I really miss, I super duper miss John Teeter, but it is what it is. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. I understand. I will understand more as I, go into Fatutuu's survey here. But that's an excellent basis to go off of. That actually really does help. Let's do this! Yay! And let me know if there's like weird double audio happening. Alright. Okay. Yay, that's good. I had a little bit of double audio at the very beginning of the Mahjong stream yesterday. And it turns out that that meant that the very beginning of my VOD does have the music coming through. But only the first, like, 25 minutes of it or so. And none of those songs made the video be restricted in countries or whatever. So that's good. Okay, we have an extra action-based team right now. Now, I need to figure out Lupera at the same time. I kind of understand Lopera, but also not. She has positioning weirdness. I don't want to have to think about an additional character while I'm learning Fatuutuu, but it is what it is.
Can I start running?
Okay, I'm not gonna think too hard about it. So, this is... They start us with... Yeah, inside 3 Fatuutuu. Okay. So she's got 16 of these. P2 Fatuutuu. Why do they do that? Seems a little scummy to me, but okay. Oh, it's normally 12 if it's P0, is what you mean? And it says after being attacked or sharing damage. So if the shared damage thing happens, that also puts a spirit shell on the attacker. All right. Oh, so this is called a buff. Interesting. Okay. 3 stacks of spirit shell. Go onto the enemy, and then we can cleanse everybody. That's so strong. Oh my gosh. I feel like we don't need this right now. You want to use this later. Wait, okay, so this one redistributes HP. This one cleanses one bad thing from all allies on the team. Huh. So which do you want to start with? Do you not use Fatuutuu in the first turn of a battle, I wonder? I guess I could start with this so that everybody gets the shared shells, shared fate. You would debuff, but only if you have a follow-up. Well, I have Joe Yangzi. I'm gonna go about it my own way for now, I guess.
What I'm good at. Another dart?
Let's see how this goes.
We're not afraid of you. Give this a taste. Laundry time. Enjoy. Ouch. Got you.
Okay, so a few things happened there. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I should turn the animation down. Make everybody move slowly. Kinoko-kun says, also do note, alright, I3 isn't visually indicated. I3. I get additional stacks. Okay, that'll be indicated. But after Fatuutuu accumulates a total of 5 deployments and or retrievals of Spirit Shell. Okay. Triggers a rank 1 unmendable cracks on the enemy with the most stacks of Spirit Shell. That's the follow-up thing that she does. So... Oh, yeah. Oh, like they don't show a number of how many she's done. It'd be nice if they would do that, huh? It would be nice if there would be a little stat number that was like, oh, you're up to 2 now. You're up to 3 now. You have to count it yourself. So that's what you're talking about. Well, well, well. Alright, what else have we got here? It ruins the way you plan moves. Yeah, that's the thing about this gameplay, the card-based gameplay, is that you have to plan out your cards and have the cards happen before this happens automatically because of this or that trigger. Well, well. That is something to consider, for sure. I kind of feel bad that, like, when I say, oh, let's learn this character I'm building. I guess I didn't say learn in the title, but it's implied. A lot of me learning is just me. I suddenly stop talking and I'm staring at the words. Because I have ADHD and I can only focus on one thing at a time. Let's watch this fight. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Let's restart.
Can I start running?
And watch it in slow-mo. 16. We're gonna start with 12 if we have P0 is the impression I get. Shared, let me see. Shared shells, shared fate. When being attacked, damage taken is shared. Shared. That's shared among allies, shared shells, that's what's going on. -1 stack for each damage share. Okay. Stacks up to 30 times. So whenever an instance of damage occurs, it goes boop. It shares it among everybody. Okay, alright. And then how do we apply? Let's see. Well, let's try this first. Actually, I kind of want to do everything. So I'm going to start this first so that she doesn't immediately retrieve shells. But maybe I do want her to retrieve shells. When you retrieve shells from the enemy, that heals your team, but they don't need to be healed right now. So
this one should do.
Start with that, then do that, then do this, and we're going to say, don't worry about it, Lepera, and I'm going to channel. Okay, so everybody gets shared shells. She applies 3 shells. Hit. Takes 1 back. Now there's only 2 shells on the enemy. Enemy hits us, gets distributed among the team.
You are not welcome.
And shells ended up on the enemy because of something, I forgot. And then extra action, damage. Okay. I feel like I need to review the clip. Should we review the clip just now? Do we want to do that? Would that be really stupid? I feel like doing it, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Clip it! Clip it! Go to Chrome. Check out the clip. Go through it slow motion. Go through it slow. Wait a second. I don't want to unmute that. What am I doing? Let's see. Not that. Not that. No. This one. What? No. What is going on? I want to see it with my own eyes, though, instead of just getting an explanation. There we go. Okay, and Chrome Audio is on. I can't make it bigger. Can I full screen this thing? Aw. Maybe this wasn't worth it. If I can't full screen it, you can't see the little stacks. Okay, so everybody gets shared shells. She applies 3 shells. Okay, 3 shells are on the enemy now. Flutter page hits the enemy. Hit. Take. 1 shell is taken off. 1 back. Now it's the enemy's turn. Now there's only 2 shells on the enemy. Enemy hits us. The enemy just hit us, and now something is happening. And there are 2 more shells on the enemy. Gets distributed among the team. What was that? That's the part I'm not sure about. If you could explain that part, Kinokukun. 1 back. Right after this. Or not, yeah, right here. Only 2 shells on the enemy. The buff stacks. I don't know what the buff stacks means. Enemy hits us, gets distributed. What? Removing shells applies shells? In that case, why were the shells removed when the enemy hit us? Among the team.
You are not welcome.
And shells ended up on the end. Ah. What? I guess I need to know the enemy's moves better. Fatuutuu took damage, so she applied shells? Oh. Oh, and it includes split damage across the team, and every time someone in your team loses health, I think that applies. Let me turn the music back on real quick. Actually, let's just go back in. It's fine. Let's go back in. We're gonna figure this out. Right here, right now. Let me just say. Let's get this figured out. I want to be a Fatuutuu master. A lot of characters in this game, I don't always know exactly how everything works. Hello, Decaf, welcome. It is the survey. We're going through and we're learning about shells. We are learning so much about shells. Oh, okay. After being attacked, Fatuutuu retrieves 1 stack of spirit shell from the enemy, basically. Oh, so you're playing Lopera, gotcha. I mean, she's there in the survey. They give her to you. And I'm kind of annoyed by that because I also don't know how Lopera works, and I only want to have to focus on learning Fatuutuu, so I'm just kind of leaving Lopera there. Spirit Shell is a debuff on the enemy. Yeah, definitely. That makes sense. Metal Shells. Oh, hey, there you go, Kinokukun. You were asking earlier why Fatuutuu uses silver bullets for her Insight 3. That's why. Her shells are bullets. They are a bullet debuff. Okay. So, Spirit Shell. After Fatuttu gets hit, she takes a Spirit Shell off of the enemy. And that's what we saw in that clip. No, in the clip, the enemy got more stacks, not less. Did I get confused? I know it's a debuff on the enemy. I mean, that explanation isn't helping me super a lot. I guess I will...
This one should do.
Let me do the same thing I did
This one
before.
should do. What I'm good at. Another
And
shot.
try to watch what happens. I wish you could pause the battle.
Laundry time.
So we applied 3 shells, and
You don't wanna
now
miss
we
it.
took one back because we hit the enemy. The enemy hits us and gets debuffs for hitting Fatuttu and her friends. And gets another debuff and gets another debuff. Every time we hit the enemy, it takes shells from the enemy, or debuffs, whatever you want to call it. Kino Cocoon, I don't know. Either way, it's the same to me. And... it is kind of fun how they, when the Spirit Shell is on Fatuttu, it's blue, and when the Spirit Shell is on the enemy, it's red. So, okay. So this description here says that after Fatuttu gets hit by the enemy, she retrieves... Does retrieve 1 stack of Spirit Shell mean she takes it from the enemy? It's on the enemy side at that time. Yeah. I know they don't do anything on her. I know. But, what I'm trying to pin down is what triggers the shell number to go up and down. What things are triggering it to go up and down is the part that I'm focusing on right now. And also, what happens when the shells go up and down. When deploying Spirit Shell, she has a chance to get Moxie. When retrieving Spirit Shell, recovers HP for all allies. And you're saying hitting the enemy decreases the shell count. When the enemy hits us, that increases the shell count on the enemy. It sounds like. That's what this implies. After being attacked, Fatuttu retrieves 1 stack of Spirit Shell. Yes, but only if Fatuttu is taking the damage. And she can be if the team has shared shells on it, because she'll be sharing the damage taken by her friends. I think. So in that turn, Ulu was like whapping us in the face, and each time it must have hit 2 of us because I saw the shell count increased by 2, so that would imply hitting Fatuttu and hitting one of Fatuttu's allies, which Fatuttu also felt the hit because of the shared shell. Oh, sure. Yeah, any 2 targets. Right, of course. Yep, makes sense. And that happened twice. And every time shell goes on, or gets applied, it deployed, there we go. Fatuutuuuu has a chance to gain Moxie. So, therefore, et tu brute, E equals MC squared, whatever. When an enemy hits us, Fatuutuuuu has a chance to gain Moxie. When we hit the enemy that has a shell, we can get healed. So the second part of we hit the enemy with the shell, we get healed, that reminds me of Gallagher from Honkai Star Rail. So that'll be easy for me to remember. Decaf says, my brain hurts already. Ah! Okay, I still have it on slow. Let's see if I can keep this up.
Let's want some trouble brew.
Actually, I want different cards. This turn is going to be the complicated one. Exciting. So we still have some shared shells left on everybody.
Ready? Aim.
Deep, 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 deep. If this retrieves all stacks of spirit shells, when we retrieve shells from the enemy, okay, let me think of it this way. When we hit the enemy, we take shells off of the enemy. And that means we get healed. Because Gallagher. Think Gallagher. Think Gallagher from Honkai Star Rail. So this buff, this mass buff of redistributing HP on all allies, is not only is it going to redistribute HP, it's also going to heal us because we're taking shells off of the enemy. Get hit, get Right. Yes. Okay. Kinokun is agreeing and okay. Oh, you can dispel 2 types if you have more a higher incantation rank of Fatuutuuu's debuff. So that's great. We love that. And this deploys 3 stacks of stuff and things. Okay. I like it. I don't think we need to be healed, so I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna do this,
another shift.
and then we're gonna do some of this.
Another jump?
Let's watch it go down.
My crucible really has a mind of its own. Oh, be careful.
More shells on the enemy.
You are not welcome here.
And that was the extra action from Fatuutuuuu. Here's some more extra actions from us. Oh yeah, that makes the Fatuutuuuu can actually make the shells go up on the enemy, whereas with everyone else it takes the shells off of the enemy.
Let's get it over quick. Just you wait.
Shells go up. Shells go down. No, they're still going up. If it's Fatuutuuuu, it's kind of weird. Shells still going up. Now the shell goes down because it was Zhou Nyangzu. Alright, okay. Interesting. So this thing, if anyone else attacks the enemy, they're going to be taking shells off of the enemy. But when Fatuutuuuu attacks with her skill 1, she's actually going to be deploying stacks. How many? It's always going to be 3 stacks of Spirit Shell. Okay. And I'm going to keep on repeating it until I get it. When she deploys Spirit Shell, she can gain Moxie. In other words, if Fatuutuuuu hits the enemy, gain Moxie. If allies hit the enemy, HP for all allies. That's another way you could look at it. There's one thing in there I have yet to understand. Oh, really? Great! That proves... That's ominous. It's Lopera time, apparently. Goody! I'm just gonna remind myself what frickin' Lopera's array does. Critical rate plus 50%. Nice. You're just gonna test it later yourself. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and not worry about it. I'm only gonna focus on the basic parts of her kit. We are well healed, partially because of the shared shells, which we still have one each on everybody, so I'm just gonna leave that as is. And we're gonna start with Para ult so everybody gets crit rate.
It's newly made
Joe
this year.
Nyangzi. We'll do this so that Fatuttuuu can get ult next turn. We'll do
Another
this,
jar?
and Lupera, sure.
Ready, aim.
Okay,
Wait
how's
for
this
the
go? Let's see.
Got you.
So hit, we get healed because we're hitting it with not Fatuttuuu. And once again, same thing.
Oh, be careful.
Then, because a certain amount of
You don't wanna
things
miss it.
happened, Fatuttuuu gets an extra action. Kind of like 37 in a way.
Most of the time, anyway.
Alright, okay. Alright. You got your answer just there. Okay.
What's wrong?
I guess I didn't need to use any... I didn't need to give Fatuttuuu extra Moxie because she was already... I mean, 20% chance to get more Moxie is pretty small. So the idea is that you want to deploy shells often so that you'll eventually hit that 20% chance. I'm excited! We get to use this! Woohoo! We need some flutter page cards. There we go! We're all set. Shell beacon on the target. Let's just
You want me
see
to?
what happens. When we retrieve spirit shells, we get healed.
This con should do.
Can you backseat here? Not for this turn. For this turn, I want to have fun doing a thingy.
Yes.
I
got
will
this.
do the
I can do
thingy. That's 6 liquor stacks, so she's gonna
Mommy.
spend them, and then we'll do...
It's newly made this year. We'll find our home one day.
I want to see what happens when I do some things. It does some damage.
We're not afraid of you.
Everybody gets a little
Oh,
bit
be
of the
careful.
shared shells.
Higher than the bell tower and deep in the clouds.
It was unneeded. Suggest move order. I'm sure. I had a feeling. Oh, and now it's got a new debuff from the Fatuttuuu ult. And that means that when we retrieve shells, the shells go right back
I'll
on
fill the cup for
immediately.
you. Ah!
If I have that right.
Let's get it over quick.
Okay. Look at that! Did you see that? It like blipped. It went down to 15 and went right back up to 16. It went down to 15 and right back up to 16. That's really interesting. Ugh. Makes me think about how do people make decisions on game design, you
You
know?
are not welcome here.
It just did it again. It blinked 15. The shell count on the enemy, it
That's
was
what
at
it's all
16
about.
and then it went
We'll
15,
forget
16
battle
really
And
fast.
victory.
Like 4 times. It has to. Yeah. Oh, right. This is the thing I saw Riku doing earlier. Okay. This is very good and cool. I want my presents. Presents! No, give me the presents! But yeah, there's some different gameplay for this time. So I just clicked on the same button that would normally take us to just the Fatuttuuu story, and this is what I got. Just so you know, Decaf, for the collab stream, this is what you can expect. And when you hit explore, you get this. And it forces you to go through all this stuff. Okay. I guess this is what I'm doing right now. I don't know what you mean by there's no lines, Canoe Cocoon. Hope it's not time gated. Yeah, like it sticks around as gameplay. I'd like that. Tap on the hand to select and head to the lush land where the wood is more abundant. Tap Explore to begin exploration. We'll use up 200 of these thingies. Place is full of bushes and trees. We can use some of... Why is the text... Do you guys see that? You see how it's cut off? That's where it's cut off on my screen. Why did they do that? I guess how to say it without spoiling anything is that there are no cutscenes. What? Decaf says, oh wait, I should really watch Extreme Talent to learn characters. You should! Skill issue, joking. Wait, skill issue, like the screen is cut off is skill issue? Is that what you mean? What does it mean? Tap here to choose from a list of available incantations. Tap the basic gathering incantation here to select it for use. Press and hold to see its effects. The screen cut off. Why is it cut? I think that's bad, actually. I wonder what would happen if I were to mess with the resolution settings in the game. To remove a select incantation, simply tap on it. You can also drag the incantation along the spell queue to change its casting order. Tap anywhere to close the incantations menu. Can I tap anywhere to close this tutorial? Now, choose a direction to cast the gathering incantation. Once again, it's all I see is incantation, and then I hope it's just a period after that. Slide like this to aim and release to fire. Aww. I saw Riku playing this, and I did not understand that just now at all. Can I get out of here? Yes. Exploration ended. Good. Good. Great. Oh. I didn't get anything! Uh-huh. Close the panel. Oh, I feel bad. I did, just wasn't enough? Oh, okay. It's Brickchinko or something. Pabrinko. The level of the Hollow depends on the endless prosperity. I feel so bad when they give me a tutorial and I'm not ready for the tutorial. My brain is not on the tutorial right now. Don't they know that a whole bunch of their player base has ADHD and that's why we play these games? You gotta let us choose to start the tutorial when we want to, otherwise we won't be able to focus! This here shows the island's daily demands. Like real world daily? I'm curious. Okay. Can I get my present? Yay! Good, I need more bifurcated skeleton. So where's the story? You weren't kidding. Decaf, what's gonna happen? There's some talking here. I don't think there's a story. There's just some lines here. Yeah. It's just a bunch of lines in between each upgrade. Ulrich's story instead. Ooh, that's a good idea. Did you check that stuff out yet, Kinoko-kun? I assume you did. Oh. Gosh. Did you, Kinoko-kun, did you check out the depths of space? Like, this is the first time I'm hitting enter on it. That was done day one, I'm sure. But, like, is there any, there's puzzles. There's cutscenes there. Yeah, Decaf is trying to figure out... Okay. Cool. So I bet if you clicked these, there's like, it looks like it's story puzzle, story puzzle, story puzzle, story puzzle, puzzle. Something like that? Yeah, okay. I mean, that might be still fun as a collab stream. Hey, it's Riku! Hello! Yeah, it was kind of funny when we did our collab stream for the Barcarola story and we were doing the fun rhythm gameplay, all of us at the same time. Our brain cells combined to solve the puzzle, Shiny? Of course, yes! Welcome, Riku! I hope you had an excellent stream. I had a fun time tuning in when I could. Yay! Riku, we just figured out that the FATUTUU story quest stuff isn't really a story quest. There's not like actual cutscenes. I mean, you probably just figured it out. You probably just played it. Yeah, you were already playing it. So... it's looking like Decaf's collab stream on the 19th will probably be depths, from the depths of space. So... yeah. If you want to check out fully voiced cutscenes for From the Depths of Space, featuring the character Ulrich, check out Decaf's channel. I already did a shout out earlier, but I'll shout out again right now. Well, bam. So definitely follow Decaf. I'm out of town during that stream, so I won't be there. But check out everyone else's voice acting. I'm sure it'll be a blast. They have all been so far. Okay. So that's what's up. Very interesting. I did go back to perfect the Barcarola game much easier on mobile. I'm not surprised. I kind of didn't bother going back, if I'm being honest, but I liked the concept of it. The concept seemed very cute. Let's see. While we're all just hanging out, I think I'm gonna knock out another one of these hard mode stages. There we go. Hard mode stages. Oops. And then I'll take a quick break, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing after that. I took a while just to, like, build FATUTUU, and then figure out how FATUTUU works. What is everybody else using? Yes. Yes. Of course they are. Anjo Nala. Or should I use FATUTUU? They recommend mineral. It's time. It's time!
So many people here. Feels like trade season again.
Looking forward now. Working on Phototaxis and Reverie. No up to, so that means both have required reading. No up to, so that means both have required reading. I'm not sure I follow what you mean. But working on phototaxis, that's the thing that looks all like Manus Vindictae-y, and then Reverie is the new endgame content, which I'm still stuck on 190 meters. Ugh. Congrats on FATUTUUU. Also shiny, she is a monster unit despite being so cute, like Flutter Page and 37. Why the small girls are a menace and they work so well together. I know, right? Look what I'm doing right now. Here. There we go. It's the Munchkins.
Oh, I got it now.
I finally have a reason to build Eternity and Semmelweis as for doing the required reading for the Reverie these 2 weeks. What kind of reading are you talking about? But that's exciting! Yay! Eternity and Semmelweis! Ha ha ha. I've heard Eternity is very good with her. LMAO, second half of stream, we solve 190 together? We could do that, I guess, Kinoku-kun. I'm trying to decide how much pain and suffering I'm okay with providing to the stream. Pain and suffering is very entertaining, but do I have the energy for it? Yeah, that's basically the team I use. It's amazing. Fun! 190 is not that bad. Well, give me a break, man. Wait, what's the number you just wrote down? What kind of number is that? 200,250,300? Is that like the amount of HP or something?
Oh look, here's another one. What I'm good at. Isn't that? You are not welcome here.
200, 250, 300. I still don't know what those numbers mean. Sorry, clarifying required reading. Because Reverie has very specific stage effects. Yes, the reading. Like, reading paragraphs of text about effects and things. Yeah, okay. The new boss helper from Genshin Impact, the Geo Wolf. Yeah, I built some Semmelweis for the new Reverie. Nice, okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna do this, I think. And then this, maybe, and maybe this. Maybe also this? I don't know.
We stand together.
Probably not in order, in the right order.
It's out with you.
Okay, that healed the team a little bit because we took some of the shells.
Time to check my calculation.
Or no, it deployed the shells. I still can't do 300, I can't be bothered. Tried a few times, but kept losing. Oh.
You are not welcome here.
Oh, so Kinoku-kun, you were saying that those are the meters. 200 meter, 250 meter, and 300 meter are the ones that are crazy hard, is what you meant to say. Be more specific! Raises fist at cloud in sky. All of you youngsters. Let me see here. Okay, so...
What I'm good at.
Do that, maybe? And then do that. Or something. Might as well do... I don't know. I feel like I need more 37 cards here. How about...
This card should do.
Yeah, Kinoku-kun is a super try-hard boy.
Oh look, here's another one. It could be found.
Super try-hard boy!
Isn't that?
That's fine, I guess. Maybe I should have used a Flutter Page card. Oops.
Oh, be careful. Time to check my calculation.
Oh, you get a cool PFP for making it that far? Sweet.
Oh, there's a bubble.
Now I own a PFP that isn't just from finishing an event. I like getting stuff like that in games. Instead of just getting achievement badge, I want to get a cool icon. And then everyone sees my icon, and I get to brag about it. Okay. FATUTUUU is so interesting. My brain feels like it's expanding. Okay, so we're gonna put Shell Beacon Should I put a shell beacon on the enemy that has the most HP left, you think? Or would that be weird? Riku. What's Riku saying? I don't know what got a PFP. Do you mean like Kinoko-kun got a PFP and you're jealous now, or... You could, but would do nothing so far. I see. Okay, backseat me on this one, Kinoko-kun. What would you recommend in this case? I've got 37 and Flutter Page ults next turn. Assuming I get Moxie enough for them, which is very easy to do. Ham! Daniel, what are those? Points at the PFP. Is that the shoes joke where you point at someone's shoes? I know all the jokes. I know that reference, I swear. I would ult on the highest HP unit, to be honest. See, that's what I was saying. You don't need to worry about the shells. Okay. Yes, this is the shoes joke. Okay, I got it. I understood that reference. Captain America gif.
You want me to? Just another shift.
Just another shift. Alright. Alright.
Could be found. We'll find our home one day.
Yay. Alright, I can turn this up a little bit now. I'm gonna watch. Oh, there, the shells did the blip thing again. Wow, it melted it.
Stay away. Oh, be careful. I don't get it.
I especially think this team is the best for me right now with my P5 Lucy. Lucky. P1 Flutter Page, P2. Wait, you have 2 Flutter Pages? Did you hack your account? P037 with their side tube all maxed and amplified. Ooh. Ooh. Pretty nice. P2 FATUTUUU. I gotcha. Get a load of this guy. Okay. So I've got those. Got
oh,
this.
Look, here's another one. The final demonstration. Yes, I got this. I can do it.
And then how about some of that?
What I'm good at. We stand together.
It just slaps. I imagine it would.
Welcome to the world
I
of
can't
wonder.
imagine that not slapping. That is too much. FATUTUUU! Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start calling her FATUTUUU. It looks like a frickin' chemical. FATUTUUU.
We-
Or it sounds like a chemical compound. I'm gonna show that to my husband, Duar, and ask him if that's an actual chemical compound that could exist. Hey! I didn't notice that I got that. That's nice. Okay. Maybe before I go on break, I will pick what I'm gonna do next, and then show that menu on my break page. The options are... banging my head against Reveries in the Rain. Somewhat easy peasy mains bulletin content, which sometimes it's interesting, but I'm actually such a veteran. I'm such a veteran player. I'm so good at this game that it's actually pretty easy for me to get triple S. Riku already did some of the FATUTUUU gameplay on his stream, but I could also do it. It's not like only one of us is allowed to. I kind of am curious about the eclipse and phototaxis and study thing. I am smashing my way through the anecdote and not even reading it, and I feel kind of bad about that, but it is what it is. Check out the collab stream whenever it gets posted by Decaf. I forget. Unless someone else took a recording of your voice acting collab. And I'm not feeling a series of dusks. I have a run that I started, but I'm gonna, it's fine. And then I feel like I'll do this on my own time. Let's see. So what did I say? Banging head against wall. Might be interesting, might not be. Maybe do this, not sure. Kind of inclined to do this. If you don't want to mold on Reverie, phototax isn't bad. Okay, okay. Riku says, the reason why I decided to go for more copies after the first is because your friend got it very early, so I'm like, F it, we ball. That's kind of how I was with, that reminds me, just instantly makes me think of Nahida in Genshin Impact a year ago. I got her so early, I was like, well, hey, I already was in love with her, and I wanted to guarantee her, so now it's like, I can do that. And I managed to get, like, Constellation 3 on Nahida. It was crazy. I so didn't deserve it, but I was so happy. Good news, I split my 24-hour stream into 2, so just scrub to the first half if you can't wait the month for the edited version. Just scrub to the first half? Scrub? Scrub. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a man who can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side, but of his best friend's ride. Try to holler at me. Fair warning, my brain was fried, so there's a bit more banter and tangent than normal. That's fun, though. That's what makes streams fun. You can try the main. I could try that. I'm feeling like wanting something new, so I want to try this out. Besides the Eclipse, Phototaxis and Steady. I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know what happens if I press start, so I'm gonna leave it on this menu. And then I will take a break. I will get up and stretch, use the restroom, get something to drink, and I recommend you all do the same, okay, right? If you want. But I highly recommend it. And we can meet back here in just a few minutes. Okay, okay. Be right back. His music is very spooky. Creepy crawly skeletons. Weva. Thank you! I think Weva is such a cute phrase. It's one of my favorite new internet phrases. Weva. There's something Japanese about it. There's something that feels like it's influenced by Japanese or other languages. Just shortening something all the way down to just the first syllable of each word. It's very Japanese. It's also kind of anime. There's a tutorial. That's nice. A tutorial? There is. You gotta do the Yoda right. You gotta get the Yoda grammar right, you know? A tutorial. There is. Oh, I'm glad I didn't click on it. It has a nice little intro image animation thing. You know, it's funny though, Yoda doesn't always use the Yoda grammar. Sometimes he just uses the normal grammar. Like when he says, there is another, you know? Huh, I never thought about that was the only phrase he didn't flip. Yeah, you know, I think we both thought the same thing at the same time. No, there is another. I mean, to be honest, he's not super consistent about it. There is no try. He says there is no try. He doesn't say, no try there is. That came up a lot, especially in my syntax class in college, when I was taking classes for linguistics. Alrighty. So now, I know that, just so you know, Kinoka-kun, I'm ready for the tutorial now. I'm interested in a tutorial now. Last time when there was a tutorial and I was getting upset at it, it was because I wasn't ready to start the tutorial. I was wanting to go in there and get my presents. It was getting in the way of my presents. But now I'm all set. So I'm gonna read every single one of these prompts and I'm gonna be so good at this game mode. I'm gonna be an expert. ADHD Gober. 100%! I need to make emotes. I'm definitely gonna have ADHD emotes and stuff. Okay, we are now in Besides the Eclipse. Phototaxis in study. So, was it called Besides the Eclipse the first time we had the phototaxis thing? Because if it's different, I bet it's because wasn't there an eclipse at the end of this story when the ship was going down? There was eclipse in the sky and stuff? I think. Yeah. That's my thought. Won't lie, I don't remember. Okay. To get started, we'll begin with a video on proper operational procedures. I love videos! I feel like I shouted that really loudly. Oh, it's her! Hello! You are about to watch a series of videos demonstrating the operational procedures of our trial project, Phototaxis in Study. Please watch each video in its entirety to ensure your safety during the experiment. Ever since doing the voiceover collabs with Decaf, now I'm taking voicing characters in these games really seriously, and I'm trying to give it my best, because everybody gave it their best in those collabs. First one was called Mask On. Oh. And it was, the Sao Paulo patch. Right. And all that stuff. Yeah. The 2.0 era has been, not 2.0, but the 2.x era was Floret, Golden City, and then Tuesday's Motel, and then Sao Paulo, and now we are at Titanic, the ship of dreams, or whatever we want to call it. First, confirm and remember your personal identity. You are a staff member of the Foundation assigned to participate in these trials. London, I completely forgot. So this is 2.3, right? So, Floret, the Golden City, Tuesday's Motel. Oh, okay. Ugh. So 0 is Floret, and then Tuesday's Motel, Sao Paulo, London was the last patch, you're right. And now we are Titanic, or Free Breeze, or whatever. So the first one was in 2.2. Okay. Got it. The lighting system in the experimentation room has been specifically designed to attract moths. Oh. These moths are arcane creations, conjured by our staff to deliver vital intel. Your role is to review each piece of intel and extract any valuable information. During this process, you may experience interruptions to your sense of identity, including symptoms such as amnesia and disassociation. Okay. Should you notice any of these symptoms, please leave the lab immediately and contact the medical team for a personality and identity assessment. Always remember, you are a staff member of the Foundation, assigned to participate in these trials. The first video is about to begin. Please pay close attention and review the content as many times as necessary to fully understand the operational procedures. Okay. Immediate effects on instant resolution. Alrighty, this is the screen I saw on Riku's stream earlier today. So we're not going to do the backup team quite yet. Oh boy, it's some carbuncles.
May the peace be with us.
I totally forgot that Mr. Apple comes out of a rift in time and space. Yay. In this place, thoughts outpace actions. Each action and incantation resolves immediately when played. Try your hand at defeating this carbuncle, see what it's like. Okay, I'm excited! So, happens immediately, and then I have 1 AP less to go with. Alright.
I believe in you.
Can't undo the moves once you've clicked on them. Okay. Alright. Oh, I lost. Oh, okay. Oh, those are the moths. What, should I just... I guess I'll go back in. Surely there's a way to win this.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
This reminds me of the tutorial things in the main game. Well then.
Sempre caro mi su quest'erba cole.
Huh.
Affirmative.
Oh, why was Apple stronger? But whatever.
Sorry.
It worked. Was it... Maybe he was the best Afflatus for the job, or whatever. Afflatus? Okay, I thought so. Okay, so the next one is Memory Shell on Special Shield. Try using attacks of a stronger Afflatus. I learned I will do that this time. Break the enemy's memory shells. The enemies have shields. Okay.
Look at my back.
Wait, is this Honkai Star Rail? In this place, chaotic memories form a protective barrier around our enemies. Those with memory shells take reduced damage. When the memory shell is attacked, it loses stacks. Once all stacks are depleted, the shell is destroyed. Once the memory shell is broken, the truth will be revealed, and the enemy will enter the truth exposed status, just like that guy in the boss fight with the robot. The evil robot. Slightly increasing the damage they take. Incantations of a stronger flatus and incantations of a higher rank will help break through memory shells more effectively. That does kind of sound like Honkai Star Rail, just a little bit. Now this says when memory shell is at 0 stacks, this effect is removed. How many stacks is it right now? Oh, there's the number. I thought they would put the number over here, but they put it next to the enemy itself. Okay. It's like a break bar in HSR. Exactly what I was saying, yeah. It's 1 stack, but with 6 stacks of the shield. That's a weird explanation, but that's probably as close as we're gonna get to explaining it, yeah. So that's 1, 2. Oh. That's surprisingly efficient. So it started at 6 and then it went down to 1. Her first attack appeared to get rid of 4 stacks, and the second attack got rid of 1 stack, I think? Yes, I always use Anjanala for that reason when shields are involved, haha. Yeah. It's not even really the first time we've, come across mechanics like this.
The aerial little trick.
Okay. I'm gonna cheese this with Lucy and Anjanala for sure. Makes sense to me.
Хорошо. I'll go back then.
Zima. There's a little present icon, but I don't know if I got any Did I get a present? I think I did. Maybe just at the end of the battle it showed up. And I wasn't paying attention. Oh wait, what was this called? I need to go back. Go back. Read it. I must read all the text. Switcheroo. On swapping characters. Okay, here we go. I need to learn how positioning works in this game. I have resisted learning about it for a while, but I need to get it figured out. Breaking the enemy's memory shell grants Moxie to backup or substitute characters. Swap in a backup or substitute character to unleash a devastating blow. So I see, there's this section down here that's called backup. So that meets the criteria for what they're talking about. But what's a substitute character, I wonder? Position doesn't matter here. You'll see what I mean when you do it. Okay. Maybe they just mean position in terms of deployed versus backup. And the wording is
I will
just a
assist
little
you to
awkward.
keep the battle under control.
A new mechanic is introduced in the Memory Palace. Swapping characters. Valve taught me it's easy as 1, 2, and 4. Oh, is that like a joke from Half-Life or something? I haven't played any Half-Life games. I know, Portal jokes. Doors here! Yay! Let's see. When a backup or substitute character's Moxie is full, they can be swapped into battle. Oh. Note that backup and substitute mean the exact same thing in this play mode. They're just different terms. That's so weird. Why would they do that? But okay. Casting an incantation of a deployed character will increase the Moxie of their corresponding backup or substitute character. Now cast one of Sonetto's incantations. Okay, so that's the position. Sonetto's position means that her corresponding backup character is Matilda. Got it. Portal, Half-Life, Left 4 Dead. None of the Valve games have a third release. Lots of spin-offs, though. Oh, yeah. Huh. Yet, anyway. But that is interesting. Alright, so we got a number 8 there. Nobody is strong again. Wait. No, yeah, okay. We have Star Afflatus. That's what I meant to say. Star Afflatus characters.
Hi. Don't blink.
Forgot since I don't do switch gears. Okay. It's time for the Marvelous Matilda to enter the field. Okay. The swapped in character will immediately cast their ultimate without consuming AP. Okay. Tap on a character to swap out. Oh, you can substitute out whatever character. Okay.
Your fate is doomed!
What do you mean, Marvelous? She only just got Euphoria this patch. Matilda, you mean? What do you mean? WDYM? Let's see. Okay. Spiffy.
I shall have to do
What is
the
this, a
arrow?
Euphoria, Lilia? I don't know. I don't think it is. Euphoria Lilia would have done an extra attack, right? Maybe it depends. It's not. Okay. Yay! Yeah, position. If a character dies in the main team, the first character in backup comes out first. Oh, this was introduced before Euphoria, so they just kept this here and didn't change it. Alright. And this is... Okay, that's the thing I was looking at. And thought process is... something. Thought processes are invaluable tools in aiding the research of this experiment. Is this like the bosses in Reveries of Rain? I wonder. Text. Each thought process provides a significant and powerful base effect. Oh, this is the thing Riku was talking about. Each thought process has a variety of effects to choose from. Simply tap on an effect, add it to a thought slot, and activate its power. Thought slot. Thought slot. That's fun to say. Thought slot. It sounds like a bad term, but it's not. It's just a thought slot. Additional selectable effects and thought slots will be unlocked as you light up more mind sparks. And what is a mind spark, then? There's a thing in the middle, and there's some things outside of the middle. The things outside of the middle have light bulbs. The thing in the middle has 6 butterflies. Does this mean each of these things... This has a 3 light bulbs difficulty level, and the one in the middle has a 6 butterflies difficulty level? Or is this in terms of how far I've proceeded? Like, the light bulbs will light up as I've completed 1, 2, or 3 goals or something. That process is buffs. To get more buffs, you need to complete the things outside of middle stages. Middle stages. And then here's this weirdo reward track situation. Huh. Ugh. Mind sparks. You can gather mind sparks to light your way through this dangerous labyrinth. As you earn enough challenge points to reach specific milestones, mind sparks will light up. Okay, so it's like SSS, triple S or something, kind of. To earn challenge points in the Memory Palace, simply inflict damage on your foes. Right. this is very katakana coded. That's very hiragana coded. It's so funny. These are the mind sparks? No, those aren't mind sparks. Those are intel keys. Gotcha games, why are you like this? I mean, I know why, but... okay. These stages, when you finish, give you the buffs. And you use the buffs in the main thing, perhaps? The sound effects are interesting and cool. Ugh. I don't think I got a drink of juice when I stopped for my break. That was my bad. Let me get juice. You can use the buffs everywhere. Oh, okay. Let me open the window real quick to get some air, and then I will start. Bump, shuffle, adjust, fidget. I hear birdies outside. We had a beautiful, our beautiful cherry tree in the front of where we live bloomed wonderfully earlier this week. And then it rained, and the tree was so sad looking. It didn't get rid of all the cherry blossoms, but it was like a complete different look post-rain. Oh wait, where did I put it? I even picked up the cherry blossom, and I put it on my desk. Where did it go? Oh no! Did I blow it away? It was just a petal. No, it crumpled up. That's what happened. Of course it did. It is now not a part of the plant it once was a part of. Oh, it's a little purple now. Okay. Enough distractions. Reach 150k, 350k, or 600k. Having a proper thought process can greatly contribute to the success of this research. Okay. Guilt delusion. When enemies enter battle, the enemies get 10 stacks of burn. The burn stack limit is increased by 20. So instead of 30, it goes up to 50, I guess? Maybe? When enemies lose poison, there's a 50% chance to regain poison for 2 rounds. Oh. Why does it say unselected? Do I do that? Ah! That's why you hit over 30 more burn stacks. Well, there you go. Oh, and then you add on to this. Okay. At the start of the enemy's round, for every 10 stacks of burn, gain poison for 2 rounds. Or, when an enemy loses poison, the enemy gains 5 stacks of burn. I mean, they're both kind of doing the same thing, so it doesn't make a huge difference to me right now. Actively inflict negative status effects to soften the enemy considerably. Okay. Caster dies, Moxie, +1 to the ally with the lowest Moxie. Same thing for everybody almost. Oh, not quite. These are all like that. And then these are... After an enemy takes an action, gain 1 stack of zany. Uh-oh. So, like, extra actions might be a bad thing. Ooh. Oh, interesting. I mean, I'll just give it a try and see what happens, I guess. Oh, hey! Thanks! I don't have a Tuesday.
Our rooms are always open for new guests.
Yay! Isn't necessarily a bad effect. I guess it comes down to how bad it could be. I mean, 10% could be worse. Oops. There we go. What in the world kind of team should I be making here? So, I don't even know how Tuesday works. That's the wrong zany? Oh, there's a wrong zany and a right zany. Didn't know it was different outside of roguelike. Oh. So it's different. That would be confusing. I've always wanted to play my Jessica with a Tuesday. So it's now time for me to finally see through my dream.
Let's have a party then!
Let's have a party then! What did I pick? Where's the thing? Oh, this thing. If I do this instead... Sure. Is this the weirdest team you've ever seen in your life or what? I'm gonna be weird and zany because it's a new mode and I just want to be able to experiment and have fun.
They began their path.
There are worse. Okay, good. Thank you for your enthusiastic enthusiasm.
Excuse me.
That's a weird thing to
Sorry.
say. I don't know what I'm talking
A
about.
bit crowded here.
Seems good.
Now it's time
Look at all this stuff I'm doing here. Unfortunately, Ms. Newbabble is weaker afflatus to 5 of the enemies. But she's also strong. Wait. No, she's not strong against plant. What am I talking about? Never mind. I want to use Fatuttuuuu, so I'm going to use Fatuttuuuu. Wait, she's
like
mineral.
Fate's isn't again.
But I want to use her. You can't stop me from using her. Wah! I'm going to do it.
It's an honor to meet you.
This is very strange. You can try to change Jessica with J. Seems pretty funny. Yay! So many numbers. Oh, what's this about? Oh! Oh! What's this? What? You find out who they're going to attack? Oh my gosh. Wow. What a world we live in now. Tuesday already has 2 Moxie. Good for her. Dun, dun, dun.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Dun, dun, dun.
I can hear it.
Where's the vocalist? Where's the singing part? I don't know if I should heal. I feel like I'll be just fine. Look at that. And Jessica. Ooh. I mean, unfortunately, that's just one burst of damage, so that actually isn't great for the shielding situation that the enemies have, but oh well. Oh yeah, not sure if you heard just now, I asked, how's your pet rat? Oh! I missed that! Our pet rats are good! Thank you for asking. If people are interested in seeing pictures of my pet rats, you can join my open Discord. Right now it's just a notification Discord with some pictures of my cute pet rats. Yay! I'll open up the Discord for actual, like, talking for everybody before too long, but I'm just very nervous about having a Discord, and I want to make sure everything is all, like, solid before I open it up. I'm talking with our mods, and we're gonna make it happen pretty soon, I would say. Let's see some of this. Yeah, believe it or not, that the eldest pet rat I have, is still alive. She refuses to go down. She is the strongest rat who is sick that I have ever seen. I'm just continuing to do the same meds the whole time because it seems to keep her stable, and it's keeping her stable, and I'm really proud of her. It's good to hear, indeed. It means that she's the most expensive pet rat I've ever owned. We have spent quadruple digits on her. On a pet rat whose average lifespan is 2 years. But, gosh darn it, these rats fill me with a lot of joy. So, yeah. Literally quadruple. Going forward, I think a lot of the money that I spent on her, I have been, like, trying to decide how much of that really was worth it. I think there's a certain amount of medical intervention that vets are more interested in doing than us pet owners are interested in doing. And I'm trying to work on standing up for my rat and standing up for myself as well, and, like, saying, no, I understand that you think this treatment is, you know, absolutely required. I'm gonna decide to turn that down. That kind of stuff. I've learned a lot from this whole experience, is what I'll say.
This way, like a bloody hand.
Rat immortal, rat immortal. Hello, Apeironite! Welcome to the stream. You know what I was thinking yesterday is that I need to shout out Apeironite, because he does stream now and then, and you should check him out for sure. And of course, they stream Reverse 1999 content. Oh yeah, oh, let's see. Responsible caretaker. Thank you, I try. I really try. I can't believe that there's some people out there that have, like, more rats than I do, and they've been doing it for years, and I'm like, how do you do that? I have one rat that's cost this much money, and I think part of the answer to that is, well, you need to kind of stand your ground and take responsibility for everything. Yeah, I see that's true, and good for you for learning. Yes! We can all be learning, no matter what our age is, we can always keep learning. Welcome to the stream of Apeironite. Oh, I want to join. I want to join in on the emotes. No, I don't have the emotes. I got a sub. Ugh. No. I'll wait till the next stream or something. That is such a cute emote. Everybody sub to Decaf. They have really good emotes. But also, check out Apeironite's stream. It's really good. Man, what was I thinking here? This is a weird situation here. How many instances of damage do I get to happen? Jay has an ult! I guess.
Melt it down, forge it up.
I hear the new phototaxis is a bit more streamlined this time around. It might be. I never touched the first one, so this is my first experience with it. But so far I've been able to make my way through it and not get too confused. So that right there is a win. To start off with, at least. Oh yeah, when do the enemies have a turn? I guess when I run out of AP, the enemies have a turn. Okay, and we're gonna want to have a cure on us to make up for the fact that Jay is gonna be hurting himself a bunch pretty soon. And then... debuff the heck out of these enemies. And then what shall I do? Oh yeah, we don't have enough burn stacks for Isolde's extra actions yet. It got so boring. Oh yeah, Kinoko-kun was unsatisfied. He will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied, satisfied. Okay. I think I'm finally seeing the fruits of everything now. Okay, so there's 10 stacks of burn. Should I do... No, wait. There's so many choices. Ah! Go Spathadia. I'm sure it'll get boring to me eventually, but for now it's all new and sparkly and brand new. Oh, there's another wave. Alright. Hello. We're up to 300k. I think that's definitely the 3 light bulbs, right? That's 3 light bulbs worth or whatever. I don't know when to switch people in. This is really interesting. What an interesting mechanic. It's 2. Okay. I gotta keep going.
Sharp blade. I'm an artist of steel.
Do we have... What should I do here?
I can use it.
That. And then... Kapow.
Right, that hurts, huh?
Oh yeah, I need to pay attention to Afflatus so I can get their shields down. I'm glad I brought Jay. Stay alive, Jay. Okay. Burn and poison, poison and burn. There's a lot of things to keep track of here. I know that's part and parcel for gacha RPGs, but seriously. Okay. Let's... Maybe it's Fatuutuu time? Wait, if Fatuutuu uses her ult, if she just shows up out of nowhere and uses her ult, I feel like that's gonna be a little weird. Because the enemies won't have any shells on them. Let's find out together. And then I can bring Sotheby right back in again. Because she has a bunch of Kuquansi
We'll find our
already.
home one day.
Let's see what happens. Okay. Good. I think.
Time to heat up the... Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
Fatuutuu's so good. Sure. I feel like I'll just click on spam ults a bunch of times. Ult deploys all shells. Oh yeah! Okay, okay. All of the spirit shells. Okay. This is a wild way to have this game work. I'm just gonna keep on spamming ults because I have them.
Room service.
Does she apply poison? Surely she does.
Oh, be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Wowie zowie. Well, there's some poison stacks out there, so yeah, let's bring out Jessica.
Oh, don't worry.
Here we
prepared
go.
it all. I have prepared it all.
Okay. Look at the Gacha RPG, what can you say? Ah! What happens to the shells when Fatuttuuu leaves the field? What does everything... What happens?
For you.
What does everything mean? What is anything? Okay. Okay. We have fire shields on a poison team. Everything's fine.
Pause.
We'll do that. Sure, why not? Spam everything.
Running.
I have Euphoria on my Ms. New Battle, for anyone curious. Okay, I'm up to 476k. I feel like I'm gonna get there. Surely. Okay, that's 17 burn stacks. Let's bring out Spathadia. Punch, punch, punch. I'm trying to remember. Spathadia's ult is really good when there's 25 stacks of burn, I think. Let's find out. 15 stacks of burn, it gets extra critical damage. Okay. Big punch. Big punch. Okay, and we got burn stacks, so let's go ahead and do that also. Sombre. I cannot hit those notes. I don't know why I tried. She's so inspiring. What else can we get? What else can we get here? I wish I got Tuesday. I wish I got Tuesday. Now, what else happened here? He doesn't have any burn
Melt
stacks.
it down.
I
Forge it
can't
up.
remember what Jay's ult really does in terms of burn stacks. Does it rely on the burn stacks on the enemy or the burn stacks on him? I guess... doesn't matter, probably. Inflict burn on the target equal to the number on self. Oops. Alright. So maybe that wasn't the best choice, but there are a lot of burn stacks on the enemies now. Why does it have 30? Shouldn't it have 50 because of the special situation? Is it this one? Stack limit is increased by 20. Wouldn't that go from 30 to 50? The limit is 50? Oh, so this can keep going. It just happened to stop at 30. Okay. Stuff and things. We're gonna give more mods to Fatuttuuu so she can ult pretty soon. This is so weird. What a weird gameplay mechanic.
We'll find our home one day.
The limit is 50, doesn't mean you can stack to 50. Wait, what does that mean? I don't know if I... Ooh! Is the enemy dead yet? Not quite.
Oh look, here's an be careful.
Okay, now it's dead. Now it's just the boss. There's a lot of poison stacks and a lot of burn stacks. I don't know what I should really be focusing on. Uh-oh. That was the last AP. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna do it.
Anyone feeling cold?
Okay. Things and stuff. What's gonna trigger things? What's gonna make things happen? Huh. I want... Well, I mean, the enemy isn't gonna attack me. What I was about to say is I want Jay's counter mechanic to pop up here, but the enemy isn't gonna hit me, so... eh. So what are we doing instead? More burn stacks? More burn stacks. 570k! Ms. Dubabble, even though we don't... The enemy isn't gonna hit us, but we'll do it anyway. Brr! Press all the buttons, go brr! Okay. Alright. Uh-huh.
Dark Blade. What you think about this?
I did it! 600k! There's more enemies! Oh my gosh. There's even more after this. Oh my gosh, is it ever going to end? Okay, let's go poison now. Poison.
Knock, knock. Room service.
This is a crazy team comp, and I don't know if I'm working it exactly the way I should, but it's kind of fun. Shells. Oh wait, Fatutuu's good at extra action. This isn't the best team for her, is it? Oops. Let's do Jessica. She can apply more poison.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh wow, they really toned down this event? Oh really? Toned down... that could mean a lot of things. What do you mean in your case? Can you punch them very hard, Jessica? That'd be nice. That's not that hard, but whatever. Okay. Let's do this.
We're not afraid of you.
And this. It looks really easy to hit max rewards. This stage does, at least, I guess. The last version, you had to finish under a certain amount of turns. Oh, there's no turn limit here. It's just a bunch of waves. Wait, no, there's round... I'm on round 9 out of 20, so... Huh. Resolve all of the poison! Go for it! How much damage will that be? I'm not sure. Let's find out. It's fine, I suppose.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
I don't know how to use Tuesday. That's one of the problems that I have here. If I did know, probably would be doing better, but... Oh, there we go. SWAT. I swatted the enemy back at the enemy.
Wow. So sorry.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to pay attention to Afflatus. Plant enemies are weak to beast, and I have no beast enemies. Great. Good.
We'll find our home one day.
I want to watch Moana now. They really did go for the Moana aesthetic. I mean, no one can deny that, surely. I guess I'll do this.
Run, start running.
And then I swap her out while the shields remain.
So
They'll remain on the rest of the characters there. This is getting a little samey as I slowly work down how much, you know, how many enemies are left to beat up.
You are not welcome here.
It's unfortunate. I shouldn't have brought Fatutuuuu. It's not the best. Like, it works with Jay and Ms. Newbabble and Isolde. Wait a second. Is it just me, or is Isolde missing her stacks? What? 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 What?
I can hear it.
Isolde doesn't have her moon. What? What? Oh wait, there it is. Wait. She just did the moon thing, even though she doesn't have a moon right now. I'm so confused. Switching them out resets heat, apparently. Battle intel? No. This? We steal the moon! Oh, she is in finale. She's got the finale positive status. Okay. It's a visual bug. Okay. It's all coming together now. Alright.
This one should do. Oh, be careful.
Kill that enemy. Inflicts Genesis damage taken. Blah, blah, blah. I really need to figure out how to play Tuesday. Come on! Kill that enemy! Dead! Spathia, can you do it? Can you kill that enemy dead?
Witness my victory!
Yes! Spathia can do anything! Okay, cool. I'm sure. We'll just keep on doing the ult swapping thing. I love this music, but man, I've been listening to it for a while. Ah. Okay, shells. We gotta give out some shells. Shells.
Here's enough.
Okay. Okay.
Walking train.
800k. Nice. Good. Okay, all the enemies have been deployed. Frickin' golly. Oh, Fatutuu has her ult while she's out here. Good job. That was... Oh yeah, the Moxie thing! She has a chance to get Moxie, and she succeeded.
You want me
Good
to
job,
find our
Girly
home
Pop.
One day.
Indeed, such a slow burn. Maybe it's also a slow burb. A slow burb. This is so wild.
Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all.
I'm so glad I'm doing this on stream because if I was playing this myself, I would be talking Duar's ear off the entire time going, Duar, it's like this and it's doing this and I don't know what's happening. And he'd be like, uh-huh, okay. That's great. I'm really happy for you. Oh, Jay's ult would like Jay to have... Jay isn't great for this mode, isn't he? Because his ult wants him to have burn stacks on him. And then, like, when he's in the backup seat, I think he doesn't have any burn stacks. Right? Seems a little... tricky. Yeah, he doesn't have any burn stacks, so... And Fatutuu is cleaning Jay constantly. Hello, Timax! Welcome to the stream! Hope you're having a good day. Maybe I won't bring Jay to the next Phototaxis fight, is what I'm thinking right now. Don't know. There's a reason. I mean, Sotheby is still really good at healing everybody. Oh, good. She broke their shields. That's nice. Good. Wonderful. Oh, look, there's 50 stacks of burn right there. Wait, where are they? There it is. 50 stacks! Incredible. Now what? Okay. I'll just do this so I don't forget to do it before the end of the AP is out.
What's that? I tripled the ingredients this time.
And then...
Be serious.
And now they all have their shields broken. 888k! Amazing. Tuesday, get out of here. Get out here. Huh.
Knock, knock. Room service.
I want Tuesday so bad. I tried to get her on the stupid scam banner. I tried like once. I did a single 10 pull. I also tried to get her on her first banner. And it just didn't happen. Tuesday is like Kakania for me. No luck on the first banner, no luck on the rerun either. I want Tuesday, Kakania, and Marcus so bad. Anyone have any characters that are just not coming home no matter how hard you try every time they have a rerun or the original or whatever?
I can hear it.
We should commiserate together. Has anyone not gotten Fatuttuuu yet? Do we need to send any luck your way? Fatuttuu's so good.
It is here.
Kakania, man. We shall get Kakania one day. It will happen. I am so determined. I will will it into existence for both of us.
It should be
She
fine,
eludes me
right?
to this day. Man. What's her deal, even? What's her problem?
What's your face? Crinkle.
Okay, I'm so close to finally finishing this. Oh my. That was quite a hit on Sotheby. Did you see that? Golly. Oh, at least one of the enemies is dead. Good.
What's that?
2.5, I believe, has DIY scam banner. Oh, okay. You get to pick characters.
We'll find our home.
Now, I assume these characters keep their HP when they go to back up. I might swipe. Oh, be careful. Be careful.
This one should...
Consider, if you're gonna swipe, consider the Roaring Month. Roaring Month is the best bang for your buck. I've done the Roaring Month like 5 or 6 times over the past year, and that was pretty worth it from where I was sitting.
This is the
Versus the only gacha I put any money into it. That just goes to show you that's how strong it is. Okay, we finally freaking finished. That took so long. But I got 1,000,000 points, so yay. And I like to support them from a quality of content perspective. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. For the most part, they really seem to actually be giving good stuff. I have like some specific critiques, but they're like specific things. It's not like an overall, there is, you know, there's this cloud hanging over the game, like some other gacha games out there. Oh, cough, cough. I won't mention them, maybe. I don't know, Genshin Impact, probably. So, you get these, so you get 1 intel key from the first clear, or the first clear goal. another one from the second, and then 2 more from the third, so I get 4 total. It seems to be the case. Oh, there you go. Moisture in the air. I love the dampness in the air. It feels the same way every time before the storm. The faithless can only be washed away or hide in caves, trembling. They were never the chosen ones. Who do we think is saying this? Part of me wants to say it's Sophia or something. But that's a complete shot in the dark. That's not based on anything other than the fact that the imagery in this gameplay is very Manus Vindictae. So I have 4 of these, and it looks like I can do this 3 times? Maybe this is Ms. Grace. Nukateao? The island swallowed up by the sea? I read about it in the newspaper. So maybe it's someone who's not connected to Manus Vindictae. I don't know. How is that linked to our fate? Oh, right. That was something from the past. So, now that island should still exist. Oh. What is this about? I remember. It was in a tucked away in the corner of the newspaper, a dilapidated wooden boat carrying the last of the Nukatais. It was only mentioned once, followed by bold headlines of new maritime discoveries. Hey, a bunch of arcanists suddenly appearing out of nowhere. Who else but us would care? Us? So this is a Manus Vindictae person, maybe. Probably. Ooh, it's definitely an arcanist. Humans are insatiable. You hide to avoid conflict with them, yet they see it as the natural order of things. All of this is for the sake of those new arcanists. The sooner we can make their island well known, the sooner they'll learn of humanity's malice, and we can avoid the worst case scenario. That feels like something that Ms. Grace would say. But I don't know. Wait, is there another one? Oh, okay. Oh, what? Lady Grace, elegant and merciful Lady Grace. Such benevolence should not be bestowed upon humans for mere show. Those human boiler operators, along with their captain who shields them, should be sent to the depths of the sea to mark the beginning of our new kin's journey. A transaction? They don't deserve it. Well then, it's time to set sail. Load another shovel of coal into the boiler. Okay. You get rewards from each of them, and you get rewards here. Okay! Get some juice. Thought process. Oh, okay. Go here. Oh, and more stuff is available now. Okay. Oh, and we can pick more. Hey, pre-ignition. Cool, cool. I don't know which ones to pick. When enemy loses poison, which one do I have? I don't really know what is better than other things. Ooh, when attacking a target that's with a burn status, for each stack of burn, this unit gains damage bonus. That's what I like to hear. Aww. I like that. That's great. And then there's these things. Light up 1 mind sparks in the observation point. And if we go back here, observation point is this one, and then the other one does the other one. And if I go here, Oh, okay, more tutorial. Imagination Palace. As you delve deeper into the palace, you will be presented with various imagination challenges to overcome. Light up mind sparks inside the walls of the Memory Palace, which will unlock even more challenges waiting for you in the Imagination Palace. I'm sure it'll make sense as I do it. So, like, these got unlocked because I completed the thing just now. Once I have 5 unlocked, this'll get unlocked. Once I get 5 light bulbs lit up, this'll get unlocked. And so on and so forth. Okay. Interesting. That took a while to get through just one of those. So at this point, I'm thinking it might be Maine's bulletin time? It's like yeah, like this gameplay is simple, it just takes a while. I think... yeah. Is there any... okay, I want to do gameplay that will use Fatutuu. Would Fatutuu be good against any of these bosses? Probably. I think this was a boss that benefited from extra action fun times. The sound effects in this musical track in the background is so interesting. Now, use the Lucy Fatutuu 37 Flutter page for both. Ah! Are you serious? I mean, Fatuttuu's here to support us, and she sure seems like a strong enough support to be able to heal everybody. Wow. Just wow. Look at us. Look at us now. Alright, here we go. Maine's bulletin time with the extra action crew. Here we go. Oh yeah, you got enough for Fatutuu side tube. Oh! Wait. Where was the Fatutuu? Yeah, the Fatutuu side tube was in the shop. I did buy it. Now it's just a matter of getting the materials enough so I can max it out. Right now I only have enough to get it up to 50. I can't get it up to level 60 quite yet. I assume that was a question and not a statement, right? I'm trying to remember in this fight, am I supposed to be targeting the ads or the main body? I think I just target the body. I'm fairly sure. Level 50 is better than the one you're using. Really? Good to know. I'll go ahead and just go forward with the one I have. I mean, it does sound like I think you were going through it during your stream. Fatuttuu's side tube is crazy. It has like all this passive stuff it does that gives people crit damage or something. Which is great. We love it.
This one should do.
I wonder
What I'm good at.
how I should
Just a little bit.
prioritize different things. I feel like I want Flutter Page to get her ult really fast.
Charging.
Gives passive crit damage for everyone. That's what I thought. Okay.
It's out of here. Up to that's it.
Just target the boss? Okay, I was remembering right.
Eliminate
Good, good, good. I wonder how disgusting this will be. I mean, it won't be as disgusting as if I was using Fatuttuu's side tube, but I think it could still be pretty disgusting. I feel like I still don't need to use this yet, so I'm not gonna.
Oh look, here's another one. What I'm good at. It could be found.
Loading. Charging.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I didn't hear this music very much when this
Barrage.
boss first came out. I didn't play this boss
The
enough
light
to
that
get this
illuminates
music like really stuck in my head, like is the case for a lot of other bosses in this game. I can hear my pet rats moving around. Are you waking up? Hello? Hello? I don't see them, but I heard them. Well, continuing the question from earlier, my pet rats are doing good. They're rowdy, and they're fighting each other, but it's good fighting for the most part, I think. Fatuttuuu buff is basically emergency heal. That's what it looks like, yeah. Nice, glad they're doing good. I think they are. They really do, like, tussle and toss and fight a bunch during free time. But
Yes,
that's kind of what they're
got
supposed to do.
I can do it.
It's really fine.
Loading.
Isn't it?
Charging.
It could be found
Alright.
higher than a bell tower, and even the
I've got my official stream rats that I take pictures of for the Discord. Willow and Tiffany are girl rats. And I've started this method where well, first of all, when you have pet rats, you always want to have more than one because they are very social creatures and they can literally get so depressed that they die much sooner if they're all by themselves.
Aim
So
and shoot.
if you know anyone who has pet rats, they definitely need to have 2 pet rats or more so they keep each other company and stuff. So I'm always replacing rats as I'm saying goodbye to others after they have gone over the Rainbow Bridge. And so I got these 2 new ones a month and a half ago or so. They'll take the shells from the enemy to heal your team, so you do less damage. So yeah, emergency heal. That does make sense. Okay, I'm reading it correctly. Good to know. It's definitely, I'm definitely interpreting it correctly.
Circuits functioning properly. Loading.
Isn't it? It could be found.
I drove
So, when you're introducing new pet rats to each other every year or so,
the light
ish.
that illuminates all.
In my case anyway, introductions with new rats and old rats can be very stressful. And one thing I do to make it easier is that I'm always introducing opposite genders to each other. Obviously, I make sure that they're fixed ahead of time. So that I don't have surprise babies. But if they're opposite genders, it's like they're more... I theorize that it's more likely to go well. Because male rats will, like, fight each other for dominance more. They still do fight for dominance if it's different genders, but... I don't know. I've had problems introducing male rats to male rats. And I'm just traumatized by that. I don't want it to happen again. I always heard that it's kinda rough to keep rats because they've got a ton of personality, but they pass like in a year or 2. That is 100% correct, Apparonite. Yes, it is rough. Like when we said goodbye to our very first rats, we had that discussion multiple times where it's like, okay, so do we want to keep having this heartbreak? Are we gonna keep going?
This one should do.
I should have done that Fatuttuuu incantation earlier. And I was like, I'm willing to go with the heartbreak because what I got out of it while they were here was so valuable.
Barrage.
And you definitely don't get over the heartbreak, it's still there. But by getting more rats every year, you get to meet new rats every year, is the upside. You get to meet these new personalities every time, and every rat is different. It's really true. Willow and Tiffany, I'm still getting to know what their actual personalities are like, but like they're not just their personality, but like their mannerisms and their behavior and what they like to do is so different from all the other rats I've had, and it's just so interesting.
You want me to? What I'm good at.
It's
Loading.
been rather worth it.
Oh look, here's another one. We'll find our home one day.
Honestly, I can handle the heartbreak of having to say goodbye to them so often. The hardest thing for me so far has actually been the stress of dealing with when to do medical intervention and when not to, how much makes sense
It's
to
out with you.
take care of the rats,
Oh, be careful.
how much makes sense to just leave them alone and let
Target.
nature take its course, that kind of thing. It's really stressful because, I don't know, there's this feeling like I don't want other rat keepers to judge me for the decisions I make, even though the community has been fairly understanding for the most part. I'm just so overly sensitive.
Just another shift.
Charging.
Something that it could be found.
I don't even know. I'm gonna do this just because I haven't had to use it the entire time. I feel like at some point I'm gonna need those shared shells on the team.
Faraday's miracle.
This is pretty strong, I can't lie. You can move one Lucy card for Moxie. That would make sense. I always forget to do stuff like that. It feels kind of weird to not have anything happen for that one AP. But like, this is for version 1899. You can absolutely use an AP for just moving a card. And there is value in that action. Alright, look at all the Flutter Page cards I have. Alright. Let's go.
Yes, even that.
Loading.
Uh-oh, now I have less. Let's move this over.
Yes, it could be found.
Charging.
There! Look at that. Advanced strats. Amazing.
You are not welcome here.
Fatuttuuu, you're so cool. Okay, so the shells are staying from, what do you call
be
it?
Careful.
Wave to wave? Not wave. From
Aim and shoot.
HP bar to HP bar on the boss. The shells are persistent. When it comes to raid, the best scores I've seen are often moving cards or manipulating Moxie for turn timings constantly. You know what? That makes a lot of sense, and I think that's a weakness I have. Yeah. I should study up on that. Even though it's just a gacha game, I do kind of enjoy getting into the nitty-gritty of things like that. I'd be curious to check out
Circuit
things
functioning
like
properly.
that.
Charging.
This conch should do.
I love
We'll find
min-maxing in
our
this game.
home one day.
I enjoy the idea of min-maxing and trying to figure out the little nitty-gritty bits of how this or that works, and but when I enjoy that, that also means that the nitty-gritty can be really huge.
You are not welcome here.
I can just auto now. That's true. That's true. Look at that. We did it. Triple S. This team. Look at this team. It's never gonna be in any kind of danger. It's not, still not getting down to halfway health. Oh, no. Okay. Flutter Page did get to halfway health. Wow. Wow. And then she's already healed.
You are not welcome here.
Oh my gosh. I am not autoing, they're just still going. And look at that. Look at everybody's HP now. 9,800 out of 10,000. 37 is at full. Flutter Page is 8,500 out of 8,700. FATUTUU is 9,600 out of 10,500. Truly a beast, especially with an extra action team. Amazing. I'm not even gonna bother to use the buff cards. Get rid of these buff cards. Get them off my screen. I don't want them.
The final demonstration.
Loading. Charging.
Internet. Welcome to the world of numbers.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
$1 million. $1,100,000. Do you have Bartube's cube? Bartube's cube? Did I just say that? Barcarola's tube. I technically have it in inventory, but I must build it. I need to build it up. I'd like to build it up to level 60. I only have materials to bring it to 50. But Riku did point out to me that it would probably be totally worth it to bring it to level 50. It's so good. And it clearly is good since so many people have recommended it to me.
You want me to?
As in 2 people, but that's still a lot.
Just another shift.
Just another shift.
I just like clicking on things, but whatever. Maybe I will be I'll try to be optimal.
You want me
Let's
to?
get FATUTUU's ult up.
What I'm good at. Just another shift.
What would be best here, I wonder? And then you can move Flutter Page's tube over to 37. Wait. Oh wait, Barcarola's tube! I just realized you didn't ask about FATUTUU's tube, you asked about Barcarola's. I do have Barcarola's side tube. I do! So... Barcarola's tube is best in slot for Flutter Page. So, Barcarola on Flutter Page, and then Flutter Page's tube on 37. Good to know. I didn't even look. Or maybe Pridewind disagreed and told me to do that, and that's why I did it. I don't know. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Charging.
We'll find our home.
Although, Flutter Page's tube on 37 only works when they play together. Oh. I'll have to look at the details to figure that out, I guess.
Laundry time.
Go, go, go. Go, go, girls.
Target confirmed.
Oh, be careful.
Wow. Wow. Okay, we're gonna get punched a little bit, but I'm still not worried.
I don't get it.
Oh, Lucy is low on health. It finally happened that Lucy is down to 2,300. Still pretty cool. Basically, Flutter Page's tube gives Flutter Page more damage, while Barcarola's tube gives Flutter Page more team damage. And in general, you're not playing Flutter Page for her damage. Oh, that totally makes sense. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you want... Flutter Page is all about the thing that's going around her, right? This... I don't know why... The force field. The force field. That's what it is. Yeah. Right. And the force field gives everybody additional stuff and additional things and all that. And what do you throw on Barcarola? For me, nothing, because I don't have her. But yeah, what would you put on Barcarola? I wonder how much healing this would be. Let's find out together. Wait, first let's mix this up. No, let's mix it up again. That's better.
Oh look, here's another one.
Yes, I got this.
Circuit functioning properly.
It could be found. Given that
Alright.
we're
How much healing
we're
can we
not
do?
afraid of you.
That's
Higher
so
than the
much healing!
mountains, and deep in the clouds.
The playing impromptu Bark Tube goes back to Barcarola.
You are not welcome here.
Oh. Sure, like, I'm sure that anyone could say that Flutterpage still does damage. And she does, especially if you do it, like, multiple times. If she does that spinning thing over and over again, then she can do a bunch of damage, I'm sure. Especially with 37 on the team, like in a case like this. Yeah. Did you pull Fatuutuu? Luzoka, look at the name of the stream. The answer is right there in front of your face. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I got her. She's here. Oh my gosh. $1,250,000.
You are not welcome here.
Wow. Did you get Fatuutuu, Luzoka? Are you still playing the game? Tell us everything. What should I do here?
You want
More of
me
this, I
to?
guess.
Charging.
It could be found.
I don't know.
This part
This,
should do.
why not?
We'll find our home one day.
The sound design in this ult is kind of neat. Whoa, wow. $1,300,000.
Oh, be careful.
Barrage.
End of eye.
Go
You are not
burr.
welcome here.
Wow. 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 Actually, her AoE doesn't do all that much damage. I assume you're talking about Flutterpage? Luzoka likes to talk without being specific, so I will do my best to translate. It's like 40%, and 40% more on the main target. I don't know what that sentence means. It does get a lot off the EA bonuses, though. What? But its mod is pretty bad? Like a modifier, I think is what you mean by mod? Which is still pretty good considering the damage it can do. Okay. Thumbs up! Let's take a look at it, though, together. When the carrier attacks, if the carrier is in a channel status... Oh, so it has to be a carrier, or a unit that has a channel status. The attack gains penetration rate up. When the carrier performs an extra action, the carrier gains critical damage up. Stacking up to 3 times, so that's 7.5, 15, and then 22.5%. With 1 stack removed at the end of each round. Each round is nice. Her passive extra attack. I figured, yeah. I just have a hard time understanding your sentences when you say them. The other stuff is what I was confused about. I guess I'll keep going. This team is ridiculous. Lucy, you are finally getting to a point where I'm forgiving you for taking 137 pulls to come home. Finally, I'm getting to that point.
The final demonstration. Oh look, here's another one.
Loading. Charging.
So much
Welcome to the world
damage.
of numbers.
She's paid her dues, yeah. 137. The score, you mean?
You are not welcome here.
This boss is kind of, yeah. I don't remember much about the mechanics, and I think that's
Target
because
confirmed.
there wasn't much to remember about it.
The light that illuminates all.
137 pulls. Yes, yeah, it was rough. It was a rough time, and then the next limited character, Anjo Nala, was not better. It was 134 pulls. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I am very close to skipping the next limited character because of the pain and suffering I went through. I'm just... That's it. I'm done with that chicanery. Stage has a gimmick of 1% attack per kill. It's very specific. Oh. Like if Lucy lasers it, it doesn't count? What? That's weird, but I'm doing fine anyway, so... I have yet to lose a 50-50 on a limited banner, so the next one is going to be horrifying. Ooh. Good luck, Apavernite. You can do it. Thumbs up. Scared, nervous, thumbs up, but you can do it. Ooh. Alright, what am I doing now? Better cards, better cards. They are very skippable. I have heard that it might be okay to skip them. Not that they're bad or anything. They are still a very good character. But like maybe they're kind of Zhou Nyangzi level limited character where they're like kind of good, kind of really good, but like not as useful like forever as Lucy and Anjo Nala.
You want me to?
I'm at 63 pulls, 60 emergency. I don't know what 60 emergency means. Joe changes at 2.7. I heard that there was Euphoria stuff happening, and just so everyone's clear, I'm completely okay with talking about CN server gameplay, quote-unquote spoilers. I just want to make sure we don't talk about CN lore and character and story spoilers. So gameplay and unit and pulling spoilers, a-okay, so this is fine. Windsong is a lot better still, for example. Compared to Zhou Nyangzi. That's a good comparison. Yeah. And it's a very fair comparison.
Oh look, here's another one.
Let's do so much damage. In fact, I'll just use some of this too. Well, bam.
You want me to? This con should do.
Loading.
Oh wait, Flutter Page isn't gonna get any Moxie this way.
You want me to?
There we go.
Charging.
We'll find our home one day.
Gee, my Joe is getting Euphoria. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Ezra's Euphoria looks like it could be pretty nuts. Yeah. Like he's not gonna do shields anymore, he's gonna do something else. I'm very intrigued by it. What about UK spoilers?
Be careful. Oh, there's a bubble.
Now, UK, I assume, is on the same as global, right? Surely. Oopsies! We survived, because of course we did. Sorry, I meant compared to the upcoming limited. Oh, that's what you meant. Another star DPS. I gotcha. I have enough star DPSs, it feels like. So that's yet another reason for me to be like, eh. Maybe I'll throw 30 pulls in and then give up after that. Okay. Alright.
Circuit function. This con should do. Yes, I got this.
Okay. Let's get 1.5k. 1.5 mil, I mean.
It could be fun.
Go, 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 go! Treble is the emergency pulls. I got 600 and Thief from summons. Lusoka, I don't know what you were saying. Treble. Is that the currency in the shop? We don't... Most of us don't talk about that currency like it's called treble. We just don't know these things, that's all.
Loading. Robot. Child of
That's
Science.
the emergency pull. Okay. Bluepock loves their star plant banners. Do they have kind of
You are not welcome here.
a bias? Oh. 1.5 mil! $1.5 million!
And even the clouds.
Musoka is trying to speak. They can do it if we believe in them. Oh yeah, Mineral and Beast are way lucky with us. I definitely feel that way about Mineral for sure.
Target
Beast,
confirmed.
an argument could be made for sure. Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
not welcome here.
The more I think about it, I'm like, yeah. Beast does have Anjo, that is the thing. She kind of changed the game for the Beast situation. Even though Fatuutuu isn't a DPS, I'm so glad that she's Mineral. I want more Mineral representation. Okay. This is still going. I simply won't die. I will never die.
Charging.
Isn't that?
Am I ever going to die?
Loading.
Am I
We'll
immortal?
find our home one day.
Yeah, and the boss really doesn't even hit you that hard. For real.
Aim and shoot.
$1.6 million.
Eliminate target.
Who needs
Oh, be careful.
who needs sound alerts? Just listen to me this whole time. Did you play Fatuutuu's puzzle stages?
Enough.
What did I do? I got annoyed. I got annoyed at it because it was forcing me to do the tutorial when I wasn't ready for the tutorial yet. And then I ran away because I wanted to do that later. Peggle! Timax, do you mean Fatuutuu's puzzle? Oh, it is. Is that? I never played the game Peggle, but now my brain is conjuring up images of what I think Peggle is. Yeah, it is. Okay. I was right. Got it. Great.
It could be found.
So what happens when it's...
This conch should do.
Hang on. Oh, it's how many stacks. Okay. We already have a bunch of stacks. Well, it'll still heal us, so.
Isn't that? Oh look, here's another one.
Charging.
It could be found.
I maxed everything out and abandoned them. The puzzle stages? Oh yeah, because there's like... Is there a... I saw the word daily in the tutorial somewhere. Was that daily as in real world daily? You come back to the game mode
You are
afterwards
not welcome here.
and then do more things? Like with the critter stuff? Critter rehabilitation game mode?
Oh, it's a bubble.
Wow. $1.75 million. I have no idea. I beat it in 29, got all the rewards at like 26. I don't know what 29 what's, but good job. You can just keep going if there's a stopping point. I didn't reach it. Oh, I see. That does kind of sound like the critter rehabilitation gameplay. Alright, Fatuutuu is... Or not Fatuutuu. Flutter Page. We have two characters with F in their name who are little munchkins. I'm gonna do the Moxie moving technique. It's gonna be great.
The final
Watch.
demonstration.
Whoop, and then I do
What I'm
it.
good at.
Wow, amazing.
Robot. Child of science.
Critter doesn't have gameplay. That's what you think.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
Oh my gosh. Yep. Smashing a boss into the floor is what brings the viewers. That's clear right now. I'm not even up to round 20 yet. I think the other stages are bugged. The fourth stage is unlocked, which is great. Other stages? Okay. I just keep going. Someone earlier mentioned something about just putting this on auto. You have a point.
You want me to? Yes.
Charging.
But I want to pick the card.
We'll find
And
our
I want to
home.
make sure that the
One day.
auto doesn't randomly use buff cards when they really don't need to. Fatutuu's buff card. Riku mentioned it, yeah. I'm worried that auto is gonna pick Fatutuu's buff card, and it'll be pointless. Wow.
Oh, be careful.
They're not doing a ton of damage because the boss has so many stacks of whatever that thing is,
End of all.
but they sure are alive. If you want to do this right, bring Kakana. I don't have her! You know this, Luzoka! How dare you make me feel the pain and suffering again? Uh-oh. Stay alive! Oh! Oh! Oh, that was close. That was kind of close. We made it, though. We made it. Oh!
You are not welcome.
Luzoka, you're so mean. You think I didn't try?
Oh, be careful.
And the CN server people were like, yeah, you could get Kakania or you could not. She's still just kind of she is a strong unit, but you really need to make sure you get this unit and that unit. And I'm like, okay, I'll listen to you. And I did. But I did still try to pull for her. And I could not get her. I did get Vila. But yeah. No shaming anyone for not having a unit, Luzoka. I'm wagging my finger at you. It's uncool and cringe. What the heck am I doing now? Let's see.
Loading. Charging.
Go, go, go.
Oh, it's a bubble.
Eliminate target. Target confirmed.
I did get enough points,
You are
Riku,
not
but
welcome here.
what if I could get 2 million
Time
points?
to check my calculation.
Congratulations, Luzoka! I think I got Fatuuuu in 43 pulls, which I am okay with. Especially because I won 50-50, and that's the real victory, isn't it? No! There it is! She is gone. Finally. We got 2 million! Is this my second 2 million score ever? I think this is my second 2 million score ever. You saw it here. You were here when it happened. Good job. Does the shell happen? It happens, but it's not going to help me that much. Easy 2 million. No, tell me about how hard it is and how I did a great job holding out.
Systems functioning properly.
The final that it could be found.
Child of science.
2.8 million is so cool. Wow. Oh man.
Welcome to the world of numbers.
This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I was on Riku's stream earlier today, and we were looking at future CN units, and there's Aleph, who's going to be the inspiration unit. And I didn't get Barcarola, who's also an inspiration unit, so I'm a little bit like, eh. But I have sworn an oath to get every single male 6-star in this game. And I'm pretty sure Aleph is male. I think people have been saying he, him. Wales used Windsong and got 15 million. That's disgusting! Disgusting! I'm happy with this. I'm very, very hungry right now. I'm very, very hungry. What should I get? feel like I've gotten a lot of the stuff that really matters already. Oh yeah, I can replenish the silver bullets I used on, FATUTUU. Oh, time to change FATUTUU to her side tube. That is true. And also the Barcarola tube onto Flutter page, and so on and so forth. I'll do that as a last thing, sure. FATUTUU, yay! Where is she? Boop. I wish you could just click on it so that you could build it from there, but I have to go to the menu. I gave FATUTUU Tooth Fairy side tube. Oh, the Beyond Wonderland side tube, I think? Is that what people consider Tooth Fairy's side tube? You can click engrave on the left side. What? There's gameplay things I didn't know about? Oh my gosh, it's right in front of my face. Of course it is. Well, we all learned something. Or at least, I learned something. Okay. Click, 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 click. I know the quick load will auto load stuff, but I want specific things to be loaded. I'm weird. I have a bunch of other units I use it for, and it works fine. The Tooth Fairy one, then? The crit damage is okay, but situation as you tend to not get hit often where you'd want it, and it's temporary, which is odd for its activation. Okay, which one are we talking about? Let's go to the menu here. Beyond Wonderland, yeah. After the carrier uses the debuff incantation, healing rate goes up, and it also increases the carrier's critical rate. Musoka is always running 1,000,000 miles a minute, but I will stay up to speed. Okay, after the carrier is attacked or shares damage. I do like that a lot. Yep. Whee! Wait, what were we saying? Let's see. Oh, so you're making an argument for... Oh my gosh, I have so many side tubes. They're staring into my soul right now. Why can't... There it is. It's literally in front of my cursor, right next to my cursor. This... Now, this increases crit rate. And FATUTUU's increases crit damage. The situation, you tend not to get hit often where you'd want it? Really? I mean, actually, when I think about it, in Main's Bulletin, like the fight we had just now, we didn't get hit that often because we were just slamming them into the wall over and over again. none of Fatutuu's cards count as healing incantation. Let's see. I've always... Okay, this is a question I've actually had for a long time about Beyond Wonderland. If we want to workshop this real quick, I am really hungry, but while it's on the mind, this says that after the carrier uses a debuff incantation, the carrier's healing rate increases by 3%. And it can stack 4 times. I've always had a hard time keeping track of that part of it. Like, I don't know. Does anyone else think it's weird? Like, how long does the healing rate increase for? Is it for the rest of the battle? And also, how can you tell whether it's happened? I guess you can tell because the picture of Baby Blue shows up above the character's head when it gets activated or something. Maybe I already answered my own question. She still triggers it on both the EA and incantation. They need to have it show your stacks. I would like that too. If they could show the stacks of the healing rate increase, I would appreciate that personally, because that's what I use on Tooth Fairy. Okay. So close. So even if I have this at just level 50, it'll probably do the job. That is interesting. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep. All right. The passive is just insane. Seems like it. There it is. Oh, amplification. I guess we would want to amplify that, huh? I have some I can use. As you can see, I don't get as much gluttony as, say, someone like Riku does. Oh my gosh, when I saw Riku's inventory in his stream, I just was like, jaw to floor. As you can see, I tend to just do 2 or 3, 4 if it's one that I'm like, oh, this is Old Faithful, I'm definitely gonna use it a bunch. And none of them are at 5. This is such a specific light bulb use. Oh, the way I was using, yeah. I think I have my own brand of OCD that's not actually OCD, but it's like, I decide which light bulbs I'll use. Gosh darn it, puts fists on hips. This is for another game, Guardian Tales. I asked some clarity questions about a skill and its interaction. They told me that's for you to figure out. Like the devs told you? That's terrible. Rika says, you also don't need to level all side tubes to 60. It's only when you have extra materials. Huh. Maybe... What if I just did it to DPS ones and left the support ones at 50? Or something like that. Because I like stats so much. Stats make me feel comfortable. Also, Riku, I noticed that you level your characters to 60. Your characters to 60? I actually level my DPS to 40... I3 45 and I3 30, depending on if they're DPS or healer. So maybe my side tubes are helping to make up for that difference? I don't know. I'm gonna do this. It's pretty good. Yeah. Yay! Amp 3 Fatutuuu side tube is ready to go. 1.8% crit damage, stacking up to 12 times. They should let me dismantle my old side tubes to get the gluttons back. I wonder if they'll let us do that someday. Anyway, I need to finish stream. This is so fun chatting with you guys, and it's so hard to end it, but I do need to stop at some point. I appreciate you all for joining me today. It's so much fun when there's a whole bunch of people in chat. It's a big old party. I won't wait. I've already extended this stream way too long. Ah! I know I do need to move side tubes around and stuff like that. You got all the mutant skins on critters. Congrats. Oh, the battle pass would definitely help you get characters up to level 60 for sure. I only got the battle pass one time to get the beautiful balloon party skin from the anniversary a year ago. But yeah, thanks so much everyone for joining today. Don't forget to follow me. Don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't yet. It's just notifications only, in addition to some cute rat pictures.
Me, Captain.
But it'll be open to
I'm in good
messaging
hands.
later.
Good
Follow me
company.
as ShinyBotTV on Twitter or X, Blue Sky. YouTube has my VODs, and I'm here on Twitch. I was about to call Twitch Twitter. That was weird. And thank you for being here, everybody. Yeah! Take care of yourselves, okay? Eat some food and stay hydrated and stuff. Check in on yourself, see if there's any needs that have been met. Let's go ahead and end the recording here. Goodbye, recording. Bye. And then let's see who we can raid. Who is there to raid? Who's there to raid? Who's there to raid? And I realize now that I have my different audio channels, I'm not gonna accidentally have the stream I'm raiding show up in the audio when I raid them. That's fantastic. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. We have a decent amount of people streaming Reverse 1999 right now. Yay, new character hype. I love seeing everybody streaming Reverse 1999. It's lovely. Look at all those chickens. All right. Well, let's go hang out with someone who's pulling Fatutuu and doing raids. It looks like they have successfully pulled Fatutuu, so that's cool. Be nice. Be on your best behavior, okay? Let's keep on building the Reverse 1999 gaming community and make it welcoming to everybody. Okay. Thank you again for being here. I hope to see you in the next one. Love you all. Pew. Labu labu. All right. Bye-bye.